particular playthrough is apparently in the world's smallest
Swamp biome.
no, iron biome. Also, they've still not patched it.
Yeah,
On
swamp.
the pad, it still says press E and stuff. They've still not fixed that.
Oh.
Right, now there's no way to spot the iron biome on the map, is there? Particularly.
Yeah, you see how it's that super dark brown poop color? That's a swamp. That's the only place iron spawns.
No, not the swamp. The... Oh, right, yeah, hold on. So that is the swamp. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so... Right. So that is swamp.
Maybe we should find a bigger swamp.
Well, that's what I'm trying to work out what
Yes.
the swamp like looks on the map. That's my first.
That's that poopy swamp, or poop color. It's very distinct brown.
Well, I'm going to head this way then. But yeah, if you stick with me, rather than just hoofing it off by ourselves, we might get better. Because all that seems to happen is I start going somewhere, and then I rapidly get overwhelmed by stuff, and then I can't get very far.
On the boat. Hang on.
What the Right. So a Draugr pulled out a bow, aimed at me, so I ran 90 degrees sideways, and then he just shot me. Just apparently firing 45 degrees at the front of his bow.
Yeah, I think they tweaked how that stuff works, because I'm noticing that it's a little worse than it used to be.
Worse as in more difficult, or worse as in not as good?
Or worse for the player.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. I mean, as far as I know, this is their first game, and lots of developers seem to err on the side of trying to be against the players. Like, the goal is to make a game the players can't beat, and to make sure the players don't win. And I'm getting some of that feeling from these guys. Just not a...
Well, they hear so much about how everyone likes Dark Souls.
Well, this is the thing. Too many devs listen to the forums. You should read the forums, but that doesn't mean you necessarily agree with them. Factorio did the right thing where they tried to nerf the logistics bots. And everyone whined. Because they're like, oh, now I won't just be able to use these straight off. And they're like, yes, that's why we're doing it. And they listened when they shouldn't have. They should have said, no, it's not balanced. We're fixing it. Right, I'm eating some noms.
How do I find the server?
It is called LockDown.
Put in the IP.
Somebody will type the password in. Someone can possibly explain why in the chat. Oh my god, we are laggy as hell.
It's probably my fault.
Well, no, apparently they fixed that.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
I was playing with Sided, and it's very much whoever gets it first,
but
it's theirs.
So we have a dedicated server then, which doesn't do anything. Is that right?
Well, he was running it off of his single player
So
overall.
we
He
have
just
a
set it
dedicated
to.
server, but the dedicated server doesn't own anything. I know why. So the dedicated server doesn't do any physics. The physics are done by you or me, so it doesn't overload the server CPU, which is fine. But all that actually means is the server's
Terrible.
yeah, your networking gets overwhelmed. Right, I'm just trying to map the edges of this swamp.
Sneeze at it funny, it gets overwhelmed. What do you want about?
Yeah, but they did say they had some better what's it called? Bad internet protection. Anyway, it's like better than that.
No, they added an icon that shows you're having bad internet.
No,
don't believe that garbage.
They said they were putting in some stuff to do with this. And I'm going to head round this way then. I think it's the edge of our swamp, but I haven't actually mapped up here because I die every time I try.
So have you all got one base, or have you got separate bases?
We have
or...
3 bases.
Oh lord.
What?
How do I get to wherever you are? Oh god, I can see on the map. Hang on.
Oh, teleport.
Teleport? Where's the teleport?
So, if you've just spawned at the spawn area, that's not a good one. So if you run more or less due south, there's a base with a couple of teleports in it. One of those takes you to here, and one of those takes you to, well, somewhere else. I realise it's not a very helpful description, but that's...
They should be named.
Yeah.
Due south.
Where did you spawn? Yeah, due south.
Oh, there.
Just head south, and I'll tell you when you're there. You seem confused, Andy. You go south
I'm
to the
heading south.
teleporter and then teleport north.
Leaving you, Andy.
Right, now I know what swamps look like.
Yes.
Oh, is that the bog?
Yeah,
It's a very distinct color.
So we'll wait for Andy to get here, but yeah, we need to stop running around separately because we're achieving very little despite trying very hard because you can't run around by yourself. So we'll wait for Andy to... he's about a quarter of the way there.
In the meantime...
What stops?
Seriously? I may as well just run north.
What stops you running around? The mobs?
Yeah, it's quite
and the
dangerous.
dying and all those things.
Given that you've done 2 bosses, I think I'm about where you are anyway.
The 3rd boss is awful.
I haven't even attempted it. In the world that we're in,
just...
it spawned just like half the world away.
Oh. Oh shit. Run.
Right, I found a
He's
random
following
staircase
me.
to nowhere.
No, south. That's not south. That's southeast. Southwest now, or southwest.
Southwest.
Yes. So like southwest, but more south than west.
Inverted, so it will be
No,
that way?
What? Look at the bloody map.
I can't see.
Southwest. You know you see yourself in the top right.
Oh,
Yeah.
That way.
You see yourself in the top right. See the little arrow, yellow arrow. That's you. Point it southwest. That's good. Yeah, keep going that way. I can't believe I'm to start Andy here with basic directions for you. Naughty
No
elephant,
compass.
squirt water. You don't need a
Founding
compass. Up is north.
Well, it's because I'm running south. I'm facing south. I was getting confused because I was thinking I had to go left to go southwest, but that's not the case.
Yep, you're keep going southwest. You should head up on it in a
There's a
sec.
tree in the way and I can't jump over it. I've got no stamina.
Oh, what's this? Is this iron? That's tin. Do we need tin? I don't know.
Always bronze.
We seem to have a lot.
it's
of
always
that.
nice. Alright, I go
I'm
get
assuming this
BJ's present.
giant longhouse is you guys.
Yeah, if you jump
Probably.
inside it, there's a couple of teleporters. Take the right one to get to where we are. And by that I mean the right-hand side one, not the correct one.
I fell out. Why does the staircase, like... Do you know what? I'm not even going
Probably to confuse mobs route finding. We do that quite a
The
lot.
staircase just goes out, and then if you fall over the fence if you're not paying attention.
That's, yeah, so we can get in and
Just
out
where it wound up.
cleverer than mobs. The idea is that you're smarter than a 5th grader. No, you're smarter than a mob. So...
Well, you proved that wrong.
I confirmed, but
right.
assumed.
So you missed the plan. The plan is to be cleverer than mobs.
Right, so I'm going through the portal, which is labelled
Just go through the right-hand portal.
swamp.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately,
Swamp, yes.
it's not a good swamp. We might just have to go and find another swamp.
It's an awful swamp.
I like the really high res portal texture that you get when you.
Here you go, Andy. Yeah, so when you arrive, the game literally warps you there, like through the world. It lerps you. It looks really silly. Interestingly, we have 0 people watching the stream, and I always worry when that happens that something's broken. Sometimes Restream just derps on us.
That's probably broken.
Turn the brightness up.
No, it's on.
Cool. But I feel cold.
Yeah, it's dark. Where are you? Oh, you're over
Right,
there.
I am here.
I have presents for you.
Me? Doubtful. Yeah, I think we might have to go and find somewhere else to be. Like, this is all good, but it's... So, none of the resources respawn then? Like iron and metal and
Ow.
tick hopper and flint and stuff.
Please tell me there's a way out of here.
So, did you fall in the moat that we used to trap mobs?
The middle hill.
Are you a mob?
No. Who digs a
Is he
giant
sure?
hole in the world?
It's a moat!
People that don't like mobs destroying their base. Here. Both of you, stop. There's one. Go grab that.
What is that?
Who's what?
People were complaining about not having enough carrying capacity. Flip that. Right. It goes in a slot that you're not using yet. Here, DJ, right in front of you.
Where do I get pine cones from?
Chopping down trees. There. Put that on.
I think I must have just run over it.
Except an inventory slot, which is annoying, but...
Yeah, they really do have an inventory problem in this. Like, I've got 4 items of armor and the belt now, and it's just...
Yeah,
well,
I see people whine about this a lot, like it's not a way to just slow down the game progression. That's the only reason it's in. Like, that's what you do. You have to do a bunch of things in order to make the game not just tear through it and kill everything in one go, and that's one of the things you do. It's like No Man's Sky. For the vast majority of the game, all you were really trying to do is get a bigger inventory. But yeah, so having actually someone now pointed out what the swamp looks like, we're going to have to just go somewhere else and start up another house.
We're well aware of that, but making boats is interesting.
Boat would probably be easier.
Why do we
Cover more.
Well, boat's the way to go.
80 bronze nails.
Or just run around the edge of the level till we find some more. This seems easier.
There's multiple islands connected by an ocean.
Right, but we haven't mapped the outside of... I haven't mapped the outside of this island yet, so that seems like not an entirely...
It's the starting island. Usually it's not.
We're not on the starting island, though. Also, that...
Oh, well, in that case.
That's not
We
going to
are on
happen.
the starting island.
Also, assuming this is, you know, noise generated, that's not going to be what will happen. It'll just be... You get a bit higher level resources slightly further away, or it's just pure biomes.
I don't know
and you
anything
can't
about
really do anything. Right. I'm just going to put behind anything I don't want.
What is the organizational system here?
We don't have one because there's no stacked to nearby chests button.
Would be nice. I'm starting to go through it now.
What's no point? We're about to
Actually.
leave. We're about to leave. So there's really no point.
Right, where are we going?
Did you put your ring away?
Yeah, we should leave and go and find a bigger, better swamp.
Well, yes.
With the intent of gearing up.
Oh my god, I'm
Everyone.
nearly filling the moat again.
Fantastic.
But yeah, it's like this. I mean, Todd was complaining bitterly about this, and then in the end just cheated. There are ways to hack stuff through teleporters. So he did that. He didn't want to engage in this part of the gameplay. And I pointed out the reason this part of the gameplay exists is so you don't just chew through the game really quickly, which is probably what he did.
Here you play it the way we want you to.
Well, it's not that. They have put in stuff that, you know, they expect you to move from Camp A to Camp B, and part of that movement is to find Camp A, then run back to Camp B, grab your cart, put all the stuff in the car, and take, you know, an hour to get from A to B, which is, you know, grindy, boring work, but adds a couple of hours onto the progression of the game. So if you take that away, you don't then get to say, oh, the game doesn't take very long to complete, because you've just cheated past a bunch of stuff. And this game does have a very small amount of content with a lot of repetition spread very, very thin. So I fully understand why they've done it. Ouch. So
Standing here playing with
Do we
chests
have
and
any
the Burning
mushrooms
Man
yet?
appeared.
Yeah,
I did have some, but I ate them.
because I can make carrot soup if we have mushrooms. Don't ask. I know.
Carrot?
Yeah.
How far we are from making the cold fighting soup?
You mean the mead? Or do we have honey?
Well, we have a beehive that makes honey irregularly.
We need for the frost resistance one, which is not what we should be going for anyway. But for the frost resistance one, it's grey dwarf eyes, blood bag, thistles, and honey. We should be going for the poison resistance one, which is neck, tail, thistle, honey, and coal, and a fermenter.
Should we add some new items in the game? No, just make them reuse the starting items in a really bizarre way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Schalke is heading more or less where I'm heading to, but I'm just
Need
going
some honey? I have some.
I'm just going to run around the. I'm just going to run around the edge of the island, basically, to try and map out what we've not seen, and hopefully there is a swamp there, or we realise we're not, and then we will have to boat it somewhere else.
Just boat it.
But yeah, really surprised they spent all their time fixing exploits and difficulty stuff rather than some really basic things with the game. Like, you know, the option.
Yeah, they took away let's game it out
stuff.
campfire strategy.
It wasn't that one specifically that they were doing. It was to stop you setting up a Grey Dwarf farming system with lava. And it's like, see, that's what I was called an imploit. You can do it, and it works, and it will net you a whole ton of items at the cost of spending 10 hours setting it up. Let them have their fun.
There's a troll right behind you.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I didn't stop.
I found a boss location stone. It's from the mini swamp a little north and west.
Schalke, you're south of the boss, of the camp, so I'm not sure about north. Unless I'm reading the
I
company.
guess it's a moderate distance, but it's pointed very far away from where I am now. I think the third boss is in a swamp. So that probably gets a swamp.
Oh, run. Good. I can chop down trees for a bit. I should have you. What one have you got on at the minute, Andy?
The running one.
Oh. If you use it, does that overwrite my buff?
I have no idea. It might apply both.
Can you use it? Please? Quickly? One? Yes.
Ow!
Oh yeah, I'll get both. Cool.
Oh wait, what? Get both?
Yeah? I have Ekithir and the
Yeah.
Elder.
That's cool.
Let's be very careful not to fall down. I'm kind of glad, and also not. It doesn't have GTA's
Ow.
character properly works out physics stuff, so he doesn't just lose his footing and flop down the hills.
Oh man, this game with that would be so much different to play.
I see swamp trees.
We are coming towards you still, Schalke. Although we'll have to find some circling cores to make another portal. I assume we can't just dig up a previous portal either.
You can destroy portals and recreate them with all the materials.
Okay. Not that really helps us, because we kind of need everything. Andy,
Yeah.
Oops. So we're heading towards you, Schalke, but there's a...
If it's a big enough swamp, it'll have
God.
settling cores in it.
Well, there might
Yes.
be circling cores anywhere.
No, there's a. If the swamp's big enough, it's got a gas fire in it somewhere, and settlings spawn around it. Kill them, get more settling cores.
I just take it we have to cross the river.
Yes. So I'm good at walking in the water.
On.
Sometimes I just sit underwater, so I can't walk on water, but I can breathe underneath it. Anyway, we're still beelining straight.
Yeah,
to the
there's no
shower.
oxygen meter. It just uses your stamina.
Yeah, but if you
I
sit
just-
down, your character sits down under the water.
I just stepped into the swamp.
Yeah.
Is it of a reasonable size? Because in which case, probably stepping back
Yeah.
out again, making some.
Where are you? Oh, you're down. Okay.
Southwest.
Yeah. Okay.
So much copper here.
Good. Well, we might have to come back for that copper in a bit.
Thistles if you need them.
I don't know what thistles are. I mean, I do in reality.
We do need thistles.
Always grab thistle.
Yeah.
For
I learned that the hard way.
For thistle tea, right?
Meads.
Something like that.
Oh, here's a house.
Big glow.
So basically, you can make.
This game expects you to have a lot of them.
Yeah, you can make frost resistance and poison resistance meads, and if you're going in the swamp, you really want the poison resistant ones.
If anybody wants to mark my location for swamp door.
Oh, you don't have a key on?
Stone and wood. Andy, can you make a campfire by any chance?
I'm more in the scout.
No, but I can get the materials to do so. There's a chest up there, I think, by the way.
Have we collected a glowing tree yet?
What?
Ow!
Sorry.
You just dropped a tree on my head.
I said sorry.
There is something.
It wasn't what you said, Adam. It's the way you said it.
That's the way
Slime
you did
sack
it.
is hanging on a tree.
Not right.
Flying what?
Slime sack. I'm not sure because of the localization.
Drink it.
There's a troll down there. I have 5 stone. You,
Ah,
oh,
cool.
you need that.
Make a campfire then.
I don't have the wood.
Oh, chuck us the stone.
Well, he throws it in the direction that your character's facing, not the way your mouse is facing. Whoops. I may have dropped a skeleton on your head.
It's alright.
Well, that sounds very rude.
So we're just making a very quick temporary house here because I am I'm a bit knackered and I'm a bit cold and a bit wet.
God. What are you
Why is,
broken ass clothes?
why is that skeleton? Excuse me, Andy. I think you'll find that people have praised this game for its AI and collision detection, all that shit. Maybe they played a different version of the game to me. I don't know.
And all that shit.
Right, I'm gonna actually try and get the chest this time.
Now the swamp ends about here.
Look.
Gold, amber, and feathers. That's actually pretty decent.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Up the ladder!
I don't think the ladder's gonna save us. Oh god!
I've got my chair subwoofer on and I'm regretting it now every time the troll hits something.
Gonna sneak away, don't mind me. Oh, copper.
You too. Oh. Oh, you have a big friend.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Adam's attracting attention.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
God.
God.
Run!
Yeah.
Plan B! Don't stand
There's
there!
another swamp's house here.
Oh, hey, Tad.
Yo.
I got a sneak sneak critical hit.
Hooray! Okay, let's continue closer to Shao,
Oh.
because that all went horrendously wrong.
I mean, only slightly horrendously, massively wrong.
I don't think you've not been back into the tower. The troll walloped.
Yeah, no, I can see what happened.
Numbers appeared everywhere. Then I ran. Okay, we'll come towards Shark and we'll stop just shy of the swamp. Oh, I can see swamp trees. I'll break out the axe.
I do too. I see a deer running in midair. Fantastic.
Oh, I don't feel rested anymore.
Uh-oh.
At time.
Drauga.
Yeah, so just shy of the swamp does not mean
Ow!
in the swamp. As I am, I'm firing a trap at the... Oh, you found it.
It's only the second time I've had a tree dropped on my head.
So probably where
Today.
I am here, there's a little cliff. So what you probably do is build our base up here, and then make a more vertical cliff face that the mobs can't get up.
Shoka. Is that swamp still going, Shoka? Oh, no, 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 no,
Oh
no.
dear.
So
It's
don't get
ending
things
to the west of
attention.
me.
Get back here and make a house. I will talk slowly until you get it.
I see a fire. I'm going to mark it on the map.
Oh, good. Settling course.
Circle.
You have a bow and
Nice.
arrow to kill 2 of them?
You can mark my
Yeah,
location
but let's
for the
make a
fire.
house first, so if we die, we don't spawn back fucking half a world away.
Careful of the blob.
See, why have you... Yes, because you've all been attracting bad guys.
Fuck those things.
Hey, assholes.
They're not pleasant. God!
So now, I have a non-spoiler question
Not gonna
about
die from that.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Ah, there's another one.
Yeah.
Does Sam
Would
have
you-
his own C-130 then? Or is he borrowing it from someone? Or...
Yeah, I did. But he's got friends.
Oh,
Hasn't he?
right. Friends who lend him a C-130.
Eat the honey.
I mean, you know, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Don't you, Adam?
Now we can dig up the other one. Sorry?
Don't you?
I don't have
I
friends
thought we all
like
did.
that. Not that sort of friends.
There are some like Moai statues here,
What statues?
like human big stone statues.
That's what
Like
statues
one-
generally are. I confuse what you said. Wow. I don't know what that is.
The one you'll find in Easter Island.
Oh, are they not just Easter Island statues? Trait.
Not exactly, but be mindful of them.
Right. When I hit this tree, no numbers come out of it. There we go.
There we go.
Thank you for the follow. Iron Wolf. Or Niron Wolf, maybe. So yeah, we need to get our workbench updated quite soon, because soon I won't be able to chop down any trees.
Oh.
And quite frankly, I don't think life will be worth living if that happens.
yeah, I think I'm gonna have a problem that I've got a bronze axe, so I can't. Unless we have a
We
forge, I
need
can't
6
repair it.
copper plates.
Yeah, well, that's what we are...
Found 2 more fires.
We are in a black forest. There is copper around.
Yes,
There
there's
is,
lots.
but we haven't got a smeltery.
Well, I mean, pretty much, unless we make a car and go back and get it, we do have to start again. Oh, you're one of them, are you, Niron Wolf? Thank you. I did. Oh, does that mean that it worked? By the way, I hooked up all the Discord and all the everything. I haven't actually checked if it worked, but I'm assuming, as you're here, it did work.
Me.
Oh, and if it didn't work, how do you know I was streaming? Yeah, I can't target this stump, by the way, which angers me. Good, neither can you, so that doesn't make me feel quite so stupid. There you go, you got it.
Whoa!
The stump physics are hilarious to behold.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Found 2 more doors.
I'm not sure what door is. Oh, do you mean like a
Swamp key things.
I have no idea what you're talking about then.
I think he's found some crypts.
Reptech.
Yeah, swamp doors. Yeah.
So with these walls, do I put the pretty bit on the inside or the reinforced bit on the inside?
Yes.
Whichever one makes you happy.
None of these are useful answers, I'll have to point out. Which is
You
what
do
I'm
put
used
one
to.
or the other on there.
Oh, I was
It's
just...
a building game. You can build it however you want.
Yeah, I assume that they had a... Wait, this is a very small house we're making here, Andy. What are you doing?
Meh.
No, not meh.
Starting.
Okay, is that something I need to do? Is that something somebody else needs to do? Will it just happen? Am I just incompetent?
What?
Well, not you.
Or what? What's happening?
This is a private conversation. Stop listening.
Sounds pretty public.
Stop listening! Oh. Okay. It does though. Like I can see that Valheim says I'm not streaming to Discord, but I clicked the button connections, automatically detect Twitch, display on profile. It says I'm playing Valheim. It says I'm streaming Valheim, rather. Oh no, it says I'm playing Valheim. Streamer mode. Enable streamer mode. I don't think that's what it means. It actually means shut up. So I'm not running OBS on this computer. And I wonder if that's why. Yeah, it has... How does... Yeah, no, so Discord should look at... Discord should look at my stream. Because there's an option to say, detect if I'm streaming from running OBS or XSplit, which I don't.
So basically there's a north-south line of theaters in the swamp.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, no, I've got a little purple dot, a little play thing above me. Oh, but there was an announcement in the associated announcements one. But it does think I'm streaming now, so I'm assuming it has now looked at my profile because I'm using a separate capture and encoding rig entirely. I tried so hard to get it all to work on one PC, and in the end I just gave up. I should just be chopping down trees. But this game's been out weeks now, and not changing the you could eat another bite message is ridiculous.
There's also a slime sample if anybody wants.
Oh, cool. Really? Because in associated announcements... Oh, no, it's just now, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, I ticked... something... I ticked enable streamer mode. That's what I think it was. Which will probably just now mean I am streaming always, as far as it cares. Hopefully I don't have to actually enable it, because I will forget. And I really wish they would improve the pad interface for building. As from what I hear, it's not much better on the mouse either, is it, though?
It's fine.
You really gotta jiggle with it sometimes.
Now, one of you is wrong. I think it's Malcolm.
Yeah.
Or Malcolm has very, very low expectations of the world.
Maybe I'm just more skillful.
Nah, not to seem like that. Right, there are Draugrs, like, right there.
Oh yeah. Is it because you're mining?
Don't invite them in. They're very rude.
Oh, rude.
Drop a tree on it. Oh, God.
Oh, you did kill it.
Yes! Result.
You may have alerted the other ones. Oh my god.
Well,
The amount of trees that are currently...
it's Treemageddon.
That would probably explain why I'm having
Treemageddon.
troubles.
Adam, there's a game waiting to be written.
What? Just dominate the
Treemageddon.
trees.
Yeah. The only way you're a lumberjack and you've got to kill a wave of zombies by felling trees.
I'll admit that that has a certain attraction. I said I've always wanted to be a lumberjack. I found out just after I started playing this game.
I feel like leeches is something I don't really want to get involved with.
No, leeches are absolutely horrendous. Remember, we don't have any beds yet.
Leeches can eat an ass.
Leeches can eat an arse.
It's a phrase. Not a
Yeah, we're
good
in a
one, but it's a
thing.
phrase.
Really not a very friendly place here.
No, we're right next to a
Leeches
swamp.
can eat an ass.
But do leeches eat an arse?
Just the one.
Yeah.
Just the one arse, actually.
And there's no point in building walls when you can just modify the terrain. Which is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Is that what you're doing? Fair
Yes.
enough.
'Cause well, mobs can't walk up the... Well, that might better walk up that one. But not in a moment, they won't be able to. And as long as I don't accidentally dig... If I dig underneath the base, does that actually just... Will the base float or will the base flop downwards? I think I know the answer to the question, but...
Depends how much overhang you have.
Gravity does work on buildings.
Okay, Wolf, enjoy your shower. Thanks for the follow, sir.
I can get the Discord overlay on this game, but I do on GTA.
I turned the Discord overlay off, because otherwise everyone gets to see
Ah.
what your real name is.
There's a tree trunk just floating in a couple of other trees. Adam must have been here
Yay! I'm chopping trees.
getting wood.
Not at the moment.
So while you guys are doing that, I'm being I'm beehiving and setting up a fermenter and stuff so that we can get some poison resistant meads and stuff on the go, because that will help us in the future. It's one of those things that you basically just set it going and then come back to it every so often and say, I'm setting it going.
Ah,
Do you get any notable loot from
I'm
leeches?
going to run back.
You
No,
do. You
le-
do get some notable loot from with leeches.
Blood bags.
I didn't
Yeah.
when I tried.
Blood bags. And raw meat.
Blood bags are the ones that they're useful.
Crafting station needs a roof.
Later, useful later.
But yeah, a pick function for building would just be so good. So I look
I want to make another one of those.
Yeah. It's just standard.
Select.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I mean pick. Select is I can already select stuff, but pick means that. But I understand you might get confused with a pickaxe. Tad, are we going? Where have you gone, Tad? Are you making this house?
Going.
Going.
Someone is, but I'm
Who's-
going to pick to get the copper to make us a forge and some settling cores to make us a forge,
Circling.
and a smelter.
a portal.
What happened to all the copper that I had?
Ah.
Oh, I put it in the
yeah.
chest.
A portal's probably more useful.
I had 4 in the chest.
We got to make a home station one too. Are there any cores at the base?
No, we have no cores anywhere. The base that we have, the latest base we have with the farm in it, we had to go and specifically find some extra cores.
I bet that's actually the old base now. This is the new one.
The new better base.
Low troll. You ignore me.
Why have you just left a hole
Please.
in the
Look like
floor?
you're ignoring me.
Huh?
Why have we just left a
Smoke.
hole in the floor?
It's for a fireplace.
For the fireplace.
I'm just. Oh, we have a lot of blue guys coming at us. I'm just making this go up higher so I can put a roof on it, so I'm allowed to put a bed on it.
Oh, I threw some beds in there.
Yeah, but they didn't have any roofs above them. They had floor above them.
Ah.
Apparently these dwarves don't see me. I'm stood right next to them.
If you backstab them, you do a lot of extra
Hooray!
damage.
I can now spawn, which is good because I just set myself on fire. Ah! Extra damage!
Doesn't that hurt the campfire now?
What an exciting design our house is.
I like the
I like all of it.
lopsided, half-complete look.
If it snows, this means all the snow will flood off into the valley. You don't know anything about house design, Andy. What do you do for a living? Yeah, I hope you don't do any architecture or anything. Or designing stuff.
That would be a problem.
Oh, it was a bad idea to make this run at night. Oh well.
Are you just chopping down more trees rather than using the trees that you've got in the bottom of the ravine?
Don't judge
Or are
me.
you just clearing
You don't know me.
space?
You don't know
Loves
my
it.
life. No, the more trees I chop down, well, it's twofold. First of all,
More fun he has.
no, not at all. I can see further, so I can see monsters coming in further away. There's less surprise. Secondly, I feel much more manly. And then I shall put on women's clothing and hang around in bars.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Mmm. Mandatory jokes.
I don't know if Sai's actually listening. I'll see if anybody notices that apart from you. I'm sure nobody. This guy's big and red.
And I'm going to
That guy's.
start this off with notice what?
See, that doesn't work. That's cheating.
What do you mean?
Oh no.
Probably put a block off slightly. He wouldn't notice. I would.
Hit it, Andy. It's on fire.
I haven't got any stamina.
Well, we'll just lick it then. I'm glad fire arrows you miss don't take out your own base. That would be terrible.
Ow. There's a lot of bad things here.
Well, luckily for them, I have not very
The
much
bad
help.
man. Are you fighting the bad man?
Waiting to see if anyone's paid the troll toll.
What is that, like wanking off the troll? Let's not do that. Wait, what's the reward? I don't want to know.
No, probably not. The second half of that you probably don't want to know.
Building some stuff. Run out of wood. Can't repair shit. Oh, yes, I can. Yay. Not everything I need to repair. So we need to make...
Working on that.
Great. Daddy, why are you throwing your shit at me?
You said you didn't have any wood.
Yes, but now I've got wood. What? You can claim when I don't have wood. You can claim when I do have wood. I can't win.
Oh. So you're already back at the base? Oh.
Hmm? One never left.
Yes, you did.
Old base. Oh.
I've been to all the bases.
And whose are they?
Mine.
Who do they belong to?
No. The map owner?
What?
You?
Oh my god, are you all just too young to know the meme? That's horrifying. If that's what happened, there's not. Huh? All your base.
I'm not sure if you were going for the reference that I thought you might be going for, and if it was, it was rubbish.
All your base will belong to us.
Oh yes, yeah, no, that was a terrible reference.
All
I know that meme.
Yeah,
but
I
it
know
was,
the meme, but I don't know the origin.
it was a game. It was a horrible. Was it what language did the game originally? It was a translation, wasn't it?
It was a Japanese game, yeah, but that was one of the first really big memes. That one, Gabba Robots on Mars, I Kiss You, which is a meme that does appear to have gone into obscurity. That was probably one of the first.
Never heard that one.
That was probably one of the first ones that went outside of the internet. So it became a real meme. I'm not sure what you would call that. But it was just the phrase "I kiss you." It was a badly translated thing, and people were just holding up signs with "I kiss you." Someone at the Arctic did it. Someone at the International Space Station did it. It went super, super, super massively viral. And now, 20 years later, you're like, "Oh, what?"
Who? Interesting.
Maybe that's what I'll do in another 10 years. I'll just
Reference old memes?
Well, no, I could be. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, meme culture is new, but it will be taught in schools eventually, and I could be a historian of memes.
Historian of
Meme culture,
memes.
Yeah, I'm meme historian, if you prefer.
Because
I
teaching
don't-
your computer programming skills is going to be pointless, right?
Nah, screw that. I can tell you about
Even
all
though
your
you're
base.
really good at it.
Dapper Robots and Mars.
Oh, well, that's different.
You saw my pictures earlier. Does that strike you as someone who's good at programming? Yeah. Oh yeah, hamster dance. No, sorry. If you're going to do it, Sai, you have to spell hamster wrong.
P.
Yes, it has to be. It's hamster dance because whoever did it is an idiot.
Tad, I'm trying to put wood in the furnace. You're not here. It's really painful.
I was in a very dangerous place
I
right
am
now.
here.
Oh damn it, Tad! Do me a favour. I'm gonna go back to the other base, and I'm with a load.
Adam,
I'm
you
gonna
want
put
to
a load
run?
Whoa!
the
What's
furnace.
that?
Let me
Something-
leave and come back, and then you go through first, and
Something
I'm gonna
just
put
came
another
on from
60 in it.
camera. Oh man, I am
Yeah,
poised.
Adam.
I am dead. I am.
Yeah, very dead.
Two. Blush.
Adam, Tad
Tad.
was in the same zone as me. Yeah, Adam, Tad
Yes.
was in the same zone as me earlier, and he was the one that hosted it. And I managed to put 60 wood in a coal furnace, in a coal fire.
Mhm.
In a furnace. It's quite funny.
Hello.
Tad, where are you going?
Hey Rob.
Going anywhere. I'm
What
fixing
are
the
you doing?
beehives.
I put them there.
Yeah.
Why
and
are
if you click on them, they all say they need more space. Because you put them
I
next
didn't,
to a
not on my
wall.
screen. No, mine were fun. That's fun. Put them near each other, though. Right.
Beautiful.
Alright, can you hop through the portal, please?
For a new house.
We've had to start up another one. This one's closer to a much bigger swamp.
Oh, what was wrong with the old one? Shit swamp.
Oh, it's too small.
The shittiest swamp I've ever seen.
No
Oh, was
filters.
that like that 100 meters was the whole swamp?
Probably not even that. So is anyone
Tad, I'm
is
coming
anyone
through.
at this base right now, or am I about to get bushwhacked from mobs while I'm busy trying to make our moat?
I just went to get some wood.
Right, Tad, let's do this.
Ah man, I used to watch Going for Gold every day because it was. I think it was when I used to watch Going for Gold
39.
when I had a half day at college because I could watch it in the morning.
Tad.
Probably not going to be as good because there's so many more of you all from the British.
Going for gold, the heat is on, the time is right, the eggs are done. Is this event or not?
I've never heard of going for gold before.
What?
Just like I don't even know what you're on about.
It's a UK daytime television quiz program. You know Pointless?
I know. Yeah.
The pointless of the
Yeah.
90s.
Pointless of the 90s.
Yeah.
80s, isn't it?
No, going for
87 to 96, apparently. So
Well.
yeah, 90s a bit.
I only watch it in the 90s. Therefore, that's what matters.
Yeah, well, I watched Gone with the Wind. What was it? Gone with the Wind in the noughties. So that's a
Why?
modern film.
Why?
I went through a phase of like really, really long films.
Oh, okay.
I watched, what was it? Red Cliff, which was 5 hours. It was released in the West as a two-parter, but in
Wait.
China they released it as a one part.
Tad, did you make
5
get
hour
certain course?
So have you seen Justice
that?
League yet then?
film. I haven't actually.
4 hours and 2 minutes.
Last film I saw. Okay, obviously the
Googled
last
me
film I
finally.
saw in the cinema was
There's some somewhere.
whatever you call
I
it,
think in Swamp. How much do you need?
Avengers Endgame.
What was the last time everybody else saw in the cinema
40?
then?
Oh, Tenet.
Oh, not the
Oh
last one
wow!
from
You
Canada.
actually risked it.
Yeah.
Bloody hell! It wasn't
Yeah. It wasn't what, sorry?
definitely not worth dying for.
No, it really wasn't.
I think it probably was Infinity Ward. Yeah.
Fantastic cinematography. I mean, the
Fantastic
cinema I was
story.
in was fucking loud, it was painful, but the storyline just seemed a bit.
Really?
I understood it. It just seemed like it seemed like they cut a lot out of it, and they just kind of rushed through it. And it was more a film of action rather
So
than.
you don't think there's any
storytelling.
issues with the way they did the order or anything like that? You're perfectly fine with that. No problems at all.
Hear what you said.
No problems with it. That's by the way the business of that.
I'm putting a goddamn fence
You're
here.
trying to
Let
say
me
you're
spell in the
coming
moat
across
again.
very quiet.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
trying to
mumbling.
say, did you have no problems with the way they decided to make some of the dialogue literally unlistenable to on purpose?
Oh yeah. Like that, yeah.
Because
As I said, the problem. Yeah, there was lots of problems with it.
oh my god, it really is, isn't it, Si? I forgot about the left, right bit.
If you understood it, do you then think that Neil is Max?
Yes, but I don't know if I understood it. Like, I have to understand. I have to be. Why have I got Andy's cape?
You have to be 100% sure that you understand it to be able
Yeah.
to answer that question.
Otherwise, you're like, I don't know if I think I understood it. I've got a
Maybe.
couple of troll capes on me apparently.
I threw one at you.
Oh, well, I can only wear one. Armor 2.
I don't know where you got another one.
Oh, I was already wearing a cape.
Yeah, a rag one.
Yeah, not just any rag one. It was a level 2 rag one.
That's a level 2 troll one.
Okay.
Tad, I've got some fine wood. What did you need? You trying to make a portal? Are you?
Yeah. I've got enough for one side of it now.
How much
Oh
do
my
you need?
God. 2 2-star written. I'm
I've
good.
got 20 on me now.
For back home.
La 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 la.
So I'm so
One-
tired of typing out your IP address that I'm going to put it into my post file.
Yeah, favourite me.
So I might be 5 minutes.
Is there a favourite me? I'm not sure. I did used to have a DNS Dubry. I don't think I've got one at the minute.
No, no DNS. You mean?
No, not Dine DNS.
What's it called? No. Well, yeah.
I use Kickass. It was something.kickass.net. So
Yeah,
that's
but it was,
but
I
that's
just
what.
no
hard-coded
IP, that's
mine
it.
into my registry.
So we used to have.
IP.
I think it was avarice.kickass.net or kicksass.net. The problem was, arse was one of the words that Warcraft would filter. So we tell people what the vent server was, and then they would just see or avarice.kicks ****, type that in and complain they couldn't get into our server. So we need a
By design.
no, just because people are idiots and didn't turn off their swear filters. So can we get a smelter? And they all need circling cores, don't they? God damn it!
But you can get those there, but quite easy by the looks of things.
Yes.
But you tell me what I can do easily.
Right.
My name's not easily.
And the fun run starts again.
Wait. Okay. Shall I wait here until
I
you've?
need more fine wood.
I've got loads on me now. I've just been farming load for you.
I was just trying to remind
There's a whole
myself
stack
what
of it
was by
somewhere.
guessing it and searching.
I could eat
through
another bite.
Discord. And
You
the
don't.
password's been in
I mean,
12 times people have shared the password.
You don't. I
Wait a
mean,
sec,
you
lad.
all I do is I just go to community servers, type the word lock, and just wait a couple of seconds, and it's there.
Yeah.
I waited
do.
about 2 minutes and nothing was in there.
It's like the old days when you had to
Also-
choose how many servers at once to refresh. On the old Valve stuff.
Probably set a
So
bed
you
here.
said we'd started a new one. We'd started a new house. I thought you said we'd started a new
Good time.
server.
No, new house.
I've
New
got
house.
loads on me.
Okay, fine.
You
Why
need
did
to
somebody
how much
mention
machines?
plates?
Do you have any? Or copper plates?
Rob,
I know where they are.
Malcolm and Tad are
I
sorting.
grabbed the 5.
They're here. I
There's
found
there,
them.
that's Tad.
Hello.
And
They are
Oh.
sorting
where's
out.
bottom left
the
chest is the one you
Already
can get
grabbed
to. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Give me
guys,
more,
you want me to
while you're
transfer
right.
any stuff?
If you want to bring some stuff, go for it. But
No, I mean,
I'm working
to
on it.
Tad and Side who are thinking about what to bring, is there anything you want me to carry?
I think Tad's good. I think he just needs to do the running, do the legwork now.
I need one more copper plate.
Pop a bar, you mean?
Did you smelt all the ore that was here?
I
There was a
did.
lot. Oh, that was it. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you're down there.
I
You're
gotta
near the,
find some
farm
more
right
for you.
now.
Oh no, I missed. Oh my god, I nearly died as well.
well, then we'll have it. We'll have the thing set up, so it's fine.
I think for the stuff, yeah.
If nothing else, you could bring us cores.
Let me go see if I can find some more copper. I think Adam has
There's
some
a
over
troll
here
by
too.
our base.
oh, there's
That's cool.
plenty, there's plenty of
Database.
copper here. I just can't smelt it.
I don't
yeah,
have
but
enough
Tad
cores.
can't transfer it. You don't have enough cores. Well,
I have 3 because I broke down the smelter at the original place.
Yeah, I can dig up. I mean, I think this is a copper vein. Is it copper? Can't tell.
There's one up near the tower.
That's quite a long way away.
Not that long, far away. It's only up the hill.
do you have a, yeah, I was going to say, do you have a smelter though? 'Cause
No, we don't have a smelter.
No.
But I thought you said Tad is bringing a smelter.
I broke down a
It's,
smelter to make 2.
Just here.
I mean, you can go back to a
destroyed
previous
my
town and
precious smelter.
grab a smelter from there. We don't need them back there.
Yeah, but he has to run it though because you can't take the bars through the portal.
Oh right, yeah, there is that.
You could take cores, which is why I'm not that worried about it.
I'll bring a smelter. I'm still at the house, so I can smash one up, can't I?
Yeah, I mean, this is why we have the cart, which we all seem to be doing our
Can't
best.
open the bloody door. What's
We all,
wrong?
We have
we all
one
seem to be
cart.
doing our best to
That
completely.
cart's a pain in the ass.
Yes, but we also
Oh
doing our
my-
best to completely ignore the way the game wants us to do it, and trying to find alternative ways, which I suspect aren't better. But probably a small convoy of people would be the solution there.
Copper deposit. Let's just.
I so nearly run off this cliff.
Well, just come back here, Andy. Help me dig up this copper. So those guys are bringing a smelter.
Oh, there's a spawner over there. Yeah, I'm sure it's no problem.
Yeah. To kill.
Did you see the picture of the inventory? Sorry, the crafting screen, by the way, Rob?
I didn't. No.
I did. I
Looked at it.
I faked up. Well, I put in a whole bunch of recipes. And
Whoa, a subscription!
what? Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
You should have.
What? Sorry.
I wonder if that's broken. Si, can you unfollow then follow? That works, right? Like bits definitely. Oh, my axe is broken. Bits definitely work.
So if I bring a bunch of 4 tin and and 10 circling cores, is that enough for a smelter and a thingy?
Yes.
Because I can't build a smelter.
soon as I-
That's enough, is it?
Death before dishonor.
Will nobody
The
help
kiln
me? I
needs
don't know what
5, and
ingredients
the
you need to
smelter
bring.
needs 5.
Oh, I didn't see
Okay,
it
I
though.
have
So
one
I'll bring-
extra, so you only need 9.
So what I need to do, Sice, they appear on the television, which I've got turned down.
Okay.
So now if it happens, I'll hear it. Oh, bloody hell,
Ow.
there we go.
Do we have a
So
portal
all
there?
of us.
Or do I need to
Wait,
run?
like that.
Not yet. I'm making the run now.
Yeah, but if you have a portal, you can't take metal through it.
That's why he's doing the
I'm
run.
not worried about the metal. You can take the cores through it.
Right, but I was talking to Rob, because Rob says I've got tin, and then he said, is there a portal? But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I don't need to bring the tin. If we want the circling cores as the priority.
Yeah, this is true.
Yes.
So is there a portal?
No.
Not yet.
That's
will
Okay,
be.
I'll run then.
You can wait.
Oh,
No, because he's got bars. We can't. Right?
Oh, he's almost even with me.
anyway, I've done that run before.
Thank you, Caladorn. I've turned the sound up so I can hear it, because it comes through a different computer on a different monitor. Oh, I forgot to repair my stuff. Can we do any of the workbench upgrades without metal?
You can
I
do
had one.
the
Flint.
tanning thing.
Oh, yeah, Flint.
Yeah. All that needs flint.
I mean, we're by the coast,
that
so
troll
it's pretty easy to
again.
get by.
Well, the next one, we've already got the chopping block. I can see it. So we need the adze, which is bronze.
He figured. He knows about me this time.
And a
Fuck
wait.
you.
Oh yeah, workbench. We need flint, leather scraps, and deer hide. Can someone worry about that? Because Andy and I are chopping up a bunch of
I'm on a
copper.
mad dash across the countryside.
I'm trying to... There isn't too much of that copper vein left, but...
What? It was huge. What?
What are you doing out here, Si?
Taking care of his base.
Oh, me? Oh, sorry. When you say... When people say sign now, I don't know where they're talking to.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
it makes
getting
me a bit
copper.
uncomfortable.
Asking where I'm
Oh.
from. My
You carry
axe.
some.
If you're carrying... Yeah, if you can. How much can you carry? Not
I
that
can
much.
carry 25 units.
Just,
Not that
just
much.
waiting for
I mean, of
everyone
weight.
to-
Of weight, yeah?
Yeah.
You drop 25 for you.
But
That would,
is
yeah.
troll hide worth keeping?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of valuable.
Not really.
All right, then that clarifies that.
Can
If you
you
want,
pick that up
if you
or
want the
not?
troll suit, if you're a sneaky guy.
It makes
Yeah.
it somewhat good armor.
I'll leave this wood. Oh god, that's still way too much.
I think all of the accents of everyone in the channel are from the south of England. I'm the most south, but it doesn't come through unless I'm very tired.
For those who are from England.
Yeah, yes, obviously. But someone was asking about the southernness of the accents. But yeah, southern. Malcolm's southern. Si is southern. Rob is southern. Andy's southern. I'm from the most southern, so they're all northerners as far as I'm concerned.
Penzance?
Not that southern. I'm from a little bit. You're not from Penzance anyway, are you? Well,
No, you're from Penzance.
well,
Well, you're
sort
in
of.
that area, aren't you?
Yeah. Also, Andy, you didn't have to talk some shit about this copper vein being gone. It's enormous.
So it's the copper
You gotta
vein.
dig into the ground for the veins.
I
Yeah.
am.
Right.
I'm going around the outside of it, and Andy's like, "No, it's gone," and then runs off.
I said
Well,
25 weight sign, not 25 units. So I'm having to leave some here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So see, I'm by myself, so
Trying
I
to
cannot
figure
do
out how much I
anything.
can take.
And I'm trying to get rid of the ore that I have.
What I'm doing, Hephalos, is I am just digging around the outside of the copper vein so we can see how big it is. So Andy, I mean, not naming any names, so Andy doesn't then just wander off going, "Oh, it's done." Hey, Andy.
Hello.
I wasn't talking about you.
I didn't think you were.
But yeah, I could do with. The interface is just
Yes.
missed.
I really need that forge. I'm seriously running out of, like...
On my way.
Why are these things throwing rocks at? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, we can't add because they don't disappear, unfortunately.
Some more copper down here. Si, do you want to
loads.
bookmark my location?
Andy?
No, copper's easy to
Andy?
find. I've got loads of it.
Help.
Yes.
You can't just run past the mobs. The ender's not hitting you, it's now all hitting me.
I mean, when you say you can't run past,
Well, I'll run past you, and then they'll hit you instead. and
can't or shouldn't.
we will not end up with dead mobs.
I mean, they came from the spawner over here, probably.
Found the house. Well, that's a lovely house.
Oh, that's lovely, this.
Mmm.
Yeah, this copper thing's massive.
Why do I not have any shoes? I've got metal armor, I've got metal, like, wrist things, nice metal jacket, no shoes.
A metal jacket?
And
Yeah, full
What,
metal jacket.
a whole
That's something
jacket?
else, isn't it?
Or like partial jacket?
there it is.
Did you say full metal jacket?
Feet up.
Wow.
I did.
Hashtag old meme, I know.
Oh, that's bad.
What is?
Bad things.
Bad things are bad.
Yeah. No, just-
Okay, good. Bad things are bad.
So I have enjoyed this, but I still don't think it's as good as the raft. But only because we just got to make one big ludicrous base in the raft and then sail it around. What was that other thing? Volcanoids, I was hoping would be a bit like that. Because you get to build a big base and then drive it around. But it's single player and they lied. But Barotrauma, that does look like we can build a great big submarine and then drive it around underwater.
I do like that combination of build a great big base, drive it around, submarine.
Yes, well, grab it while it's still on sale. I'm totally up for doing that. I think we're going to do Path of Exile on Monday, but we're still a bit umming and ahhing. But if not, you should get Barotrauma, and we should definitely give it a bash.
Where is it the copper actually spawns underground as well?
Well, it's
What's
just
it
one.
called?
It's just one big thing. A Barotrauma, or Barotrauma, maybe. Probably not.
Okay.
Like barometer, but the word trauma instead of the word monitor.
Pressure damage.
Okay, yeah, this is way
Oh,
bigger
is it
than
a
I
real
thought
word? Didn't cross my mind.
Didn't cross your mind that barotrauma is a real word?
Yes. I thought it was what a portmanteau. Oh, I haven't got enough stamina for this shit. Thankfully, the mobs are atrocious at actually doing basic route finding.
Like, this
Fucking
might be
pig
my
keeps
fault.
chasing me.
If you hit it, it will run
how
away.
How much pressure does a human withstand before they
Uh,
start drying on from it?
Not very much. 10 meters. It's really not a lot. You can go deeper, but only very briefly. Like, have
What?
you ever
Well, briefly, like 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, like it's brief. But yeah, have you ever sat at the bottom of the swimming pool and tried to breathe air from the top of the swimming pool? Through a tube, rather.
What?
Sorry, but not like.
Surprisingly enough.
So if you sit at the bottom,
That's
of
the most confusing thing I've ever heard.
So I have, but then I can't block Hephalos. That sounds terrible. I have sat at the bottom of the swimming pool, stuck together 3 or 4 snorkels, and then breathe from the top. It's almost impossible at that
This,
distance
this
already.
sounds like the start of another conversation about death by
I
misadventure.
was like, were you trying to drown?
No, because if water got my lungs, I would have gone whoops-a-daisy and then swum the whole 3 meters to the surface. Why would I not block? If you block, you put the mobs
You have
into a
cores?
stun state and you don't lose any stamina. They actually fear fire. I mean, I've hit them with fire.
Do you have any cores, Si?
Yeah. It's the first time I've been here. We can go and find some though.
Like the perfect
I've
blocking
got
in
some. I'm at least nearly there.
the perfect
Cores,
blocking in
you've
this
got cores.
game is
Stop, didn't
actually
you?
really quite important.
Which way?
Brought them.
Which way is the swamp? Yeah, the big swampy thing. Cool.
So the perfect blocking in this game is very important. So if you block whilst they are winding up an attack, you will put them in a stun state and usually get 2 or 3 attacks in on them, and it does not remove any of your stamina. So it's worth getting a hang of on.
Hang on.
I wish this game was more modern. I'd like to see this engine with some massive strip mining techniques, to be honest.
What, a whole bunch of features that make it not Viking at all?
Yeah. Like, yeah, laser drills and strip mining.
For being a Viking game, there's a
Oh, heck yeah.
lack of Viking.
I hate to break this to all of you, but I am not playing this in one tiniest bit because I get to pretend to be a Viking.
Unlike Red Dead.
Unlike Red Dead, yes.
That's right.
I'm actually running out of things I can attack with because I've got,
Fists.
well, just
Fury?
like absolutely massive meteorite crater in the middle of it.
You guys having fun here, digging whatever you're digging?
A giant hole.
Yeah, we're
Giant
mining the
hole.
copper. Hey, Rob.
Which way is the base? Is it just down the hill?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where I'm standing.
Though it does run
Ah,
to
I see.
Assassin's Creed, where I'm just standing here waiting
Oh, yeah.
for them to hit. Oh, we've got
It's got a
one.
mark on there.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, Wraith. Oh shit.
Fuck.
This
Nice
is-
front door, guys.
Nice.
Lagging.
We don't have a front door yet.
Exactly.
No,
I'm building you a platform
you're not
for
lagging,
the,
Rob. You're
And I was
not,
minding my own business and then I got wraithed.
you're not lagging. CAD is lagging.
Oh,
So what happens is it has a
shit
very
out of
odd
it.
hybrid sort of server system where it will assign mobs and physics objects to players and then they simulate it. So the server does nothing. I can see how much data and CPU time the server is using, and it's pretty much 0.
Someone's destroyed all my.
Wow, what's this
Log.
thing here? Ah, there's mobs in the base.
Oh, that was a mob that was making all that
there's all
racket.
sorts of fun stuff.
I wasn't
in the
paying
base street.
attention.
Ow. So if I miss with a wooden arrow, a flaming arrow, I can't set the base on fire, right?
We'll find out.
If I fire an arrow through the portal, can it come out the other side and kill someone on the other side of the level?
It has to wait inside the portal for 2 or 3 minutes.
That would be amazing.
2 or 3 minutes?
That
A
answered
second.
the question.
All right.
Don't die, Rob, because you don't have
Alpha,
your base
do you
here.
have-
Run away, you fucking
That's done.
'Cause I don't have one.
bell end. Where are you going to spawn now?
What, in the bed, just inside?
Oh, you did set your house, your house.
Yes,
up there,
because I'm
okay.
not a fucking donkey.
Well, you say that. I don't see it.
I'm actually not a donkey.
I don't see your bed.
Hmm.
Oh no,
What
there's
by
your
the
bed.
portal?
Cool. So
Check
someone
it out, there's a naked man on it.
is it Tad that doesn't then?
I think he does.
No, not yet.
Oh no.
I don't have one.
I can't open my corpse.
I appear to be on fire.
Pressing E does nothing.
Give it a minute.
Yeah, probably means
Ah.
your corpse belongs to Tad.
And give it back.
Why? What's a sharpening stone?
What?
What's a sharpening stone?
It's an upgrade for the forge.
We haven't got a forge.
Ah, yes, we do. Not we
Do we?
don't, but we will soon. Forge. Where should we put the? Oh no, don't
We
have a
need
forge.
one more.
Put a
I need
kiln?
one more copper.
Like ore or bar?
Where should I put the kilns? Does anybody have any opinions where it should go?
Well, I have been putting together.
On that
Um,
pad.
What,
Andy,
one just
Andy,
outside?
I'm going to warn you. I have been put together a moat, so try not to jump in it.
I mean, I've already done it once. So...
I know, but try not to do it anymore.
Has anybody
enough.
got any? Oh no, it's enough. I need some stone if anyone's got some.
There's loads of stone here in this moat.
Okay, building a moat on a giant hillside.
I'm building a moat through a giant hillside.
I've got attacked by a skeleton while naked.
I'm doing this moat, and I've just discovered a log in the moat.
Yeah.
Where else is it supposed
Getting
to
into
be?
a moat is not hard, is it?
No. But no, the log was in the moat. I like uncovered the log.
Oh, the log. I thought you said there was a mob that fell in the moat.
No, a log inside the moat, not fell in, was entrenched.
I
within
saw it on the stream and just after you said.
Oh, I'm getting fucked up by everything.
Rob, you should put some clothes on and carry less.
No.
Also, half your face is emo.
That's on purpose, isn't it?
I have 5 copper. I just need 1 more.
There's some in the chest, just in the door hole.
Door hole.
Got a broke.
Ah,
Well, soon we can get a drawbridge across the door hole.
that's ore.
Interesting. Don't know why I need that, but I've just. Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's kill this brute before it kills Rob. I don't know why it hates Rob so much.
Oh, that was exciting. Fucking hell.
There's like an elite slime outside the base.
What,
Oozer.
somewhere where it can get to us, or just... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's coming. The dragon
Rob,
is
there's...
probably-
you just...
I did do the perfect block, but then Joe hit afterwards, so let me go.
I think you got hit by somebody else.
Have
Well-
we got PvP on?
I
Oh,
have,
that's dangerous.
you might have PvP on, but...
The dragon hits quite bad.
Oh.
Don't get gassed by the Uzo.
oh, God, there's just stuff everywhere.
We've got a fence
I
around
do.
us.
No,
Fences-
I didn't have
fences
PvP on. I
get-
must have been killed by the boss.
Fences
by the
get
mob.
hit and aren't very, therefore not very good.
They're decorative.
Right. I remember.
At least
Yeah.
there's minimal
So-
penalty for death.
I mean, I assume you guys are doing something useful, but so far I made the moat, I went and got the copper, I've chopped down the trees. You are doing something towards setting up our settlement here, right? You're not
I'm
just...
collecting some iron for you, and I've also created a
Yeah, so I
fermenter
said
and got loads of
iron
materials.
would come after we've actually have a foothold here, because we're
Oh.
getting destroyed by mobs here, because we don't have a base put together yet. A then B.
I thought that was what you guys were doing the whole time I was running around.
Well, I
Sorting
don't,
out the other bit.
I don't know what everyone else
Well,
is
there's
doing.
outside for some reason. What a strange
I'm
way
running
to
back.
describe that.
I'm running back to the base now.
So when I die, the first thing I need to do is put some clothes on and eat.
It's
Day
like real
54
life.
of the Big Brother house. I need some more food.
Right, there's the edge of okay, that's the edge. But sometimes
no,
just
that's-
hanging around at our base with a bow and arrow, shooting anything that comes near, is not a bad thing to do.
It's pine core wood.
The better the tree, the more likely it is to drop core wood, and then the better the tree, the more likely it is to drop fine wood.
I have 27 core wood if you need it.
No, I want normal wood.
Oh. I have no normal wood. What's that Oozer is absolutely killing me.
There's 61 at 25 kill in here again. 61 at 25 wood in the charcoal maker.
Oh, Tad died.
Yeah.
Did you manage to make the forge?
Yeah. Oh no, forge.
No. The stuff is in there though. If you want to take it.
Wait, what's this? This is a fire.
Do not take my armor. I will be very upset.
Whose corpse is in the middle?
Oh,
Tag, is that your
that's
corpse
so
in the middle of the
happy.
base.
That's fantastic. I was about to die from poison, so I jumped through a portal and the poison debuff disappeared.
Because you jumped at the portal, or because of the time?
I had 12 seconds left to jump through the portal, and 2 seconds later the buff was gone.
Good to know.
Yeah, I just threw some stuff on the floor in here because I couldn't go through the portal with it.
4 coal, 6 copper, 10 wood.
I can find our base by how many trees are falling down around it.
You're welcome.
Can you put 56?
I do appreciate that.
Oh wow,
I
there's
did
lots
not
of
have
stuff
enough
inside.
copper.
So what do we need to upgrade our base? Because I still can't repair my axe, which is proving more and more awkward as we're
Hang
here.
on, I need to make 1 more copper. No, the copper's all vanished. Where's the copper gone?
Have these things and unlock stuff. There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, someone's just yoinked it.
And go grab, go run over to the place you're just standing at.
I think Adam just yoinked the copper.
I haven't touched anything. I doubt. Oh, I have got one copper.
Okay, Adam.
There you go. Copper.
Ogre, I'm going to try and kite it away, but then I'll probably die.
Go where? Go where?
Outside the base.
Where are you?
Thanks for the directions.
By the
Rob.
ogre's face.
So north, south.
I don't,
I presume.
don't know. East.
Presume this is you.
Southeast.
I need 10
It's
wood
nearly
and
dead.
I'm good.
I can't even see you. You just running. Stop running away. Bring it back here, and I'll kill it.
Where are you?
West. You're east of me.
For a game that revolves so much around inventory management, this game has absolutely piss poor inventory management.
I need 3 wood and then I can build the forge.
What kind of wood?
I don't know where you are, Si, so I'm
Standard wood.
I think I'm north of you, but I can't. I'm looking for you on the map.
Uh-oh.
Presume that's you.
Troll!
See a troll. Who's running? Who's that? Okay, it's Schalke. Okay,
Me.
I was chasing Schalke. Okay, never mind. I'm back.
Oh,
We
fuck
could-
off.
kite it towards the trees we wanted to knock down first.
Yeah. One arrow from here. And I'm sure you guys got it down to like
Wow.
20% or something, but yeah, it's quite funny.
Somehow it was already at 20% when I found it.
Okay, where am I putting this? I don't have 4 stone. Oh, for God's sake!
It's
Put some stone in the
it's
case,
a needy
isn't
little
it?
bastard.
Some stone.
Lopo,
in the
you might
thing
want to move your bed.
That's fine.
by the entrance. Want me to move the bed? Why did I just
It's-
punch it?
We'll just put it here by the chest with the metal. I mean, I suppose we
Or
can
no,
move it
put it.
after.
Oh, that works.
Crafting station needs a roof. Oh, for God's sake! Moving it.
I like the way in this game floors don't count as roofs for absolutely no good reason at all.
It's not. A,
Oh, floors
it's not
aren't
a roof
watertight.
if it's got carpet on the
Oh,
top,
thank
is it?
God, the metal crap's thick.
There's a carpet on the top.
The roof is waterproof, but the floor probably isn't.
I just said.
Yeah, I suppose.
Why is the moat acts as a dump hole?
No.
Dump hole.
There's no way to actually get rid of items
No,
in this
there
game,
isn't.
is there? This is nothing.
That's annoying.
It's such a bad idea.
Well, my solution is dump hole.
Yeah, do you remember when we had to work out ways to literally fuck around with the Astrina code because you guys chucked so much stuff on the ground you brought the server to its knees?
Just in case anybody wants to know, I have now made bunk beds, so anybody can claim a bunk.
Top bunk!
And the game just seems to thrive
Why
on
is-
throwing shit on the floor.
Yeah, I know. I'm annoyed that we built the our house at a slightly annoying angle to the world. So when I'm making our protective moat, it's not neat. Next time,
I'm-
moat first.
I'm annoyed that it's just
Okay.
the shape that it is. It's very confusing.
Alright, we have some poison resistance mead fermenting.
And does that need refilling with bees every so often?
That's it.
With
Put
honey, you
bees
mean?
in the mead.
Yeah.
There is still quite a lot of copper, by the way, out in Andy and I had a big vein of copper.
Oh, there's a hole in our house for some reason.
What, in the roof?
Is it the door?
The portal base.
The portal base.
Yes. Okay. So what do you want me to do? Dig or? Adam, why are you digging? What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm trying. Well, I'm trying to make it so mobs can't get in our base with quite such ease. And I'm mostly there.
We may just have to deal with having,
Well, or
a fence.
you just no.
Build a wall.
Fences continually get attacked. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, but they're easier to do than digging a hole that
No, they're not.
undermines
They
it.
require resources.
They do.
Brick is up. It's good for iron gear.
Instead of building a moat, could we have built like a 20-foot high
Building
pile of earth and then built the entire house on top of that?
Yes,
I know
but
what you do.
but building upwards does require a lot of resources.
Yeah, but you'd only have to do it once.
It requires a lot of resources.
I know. We built the
Oh God!
It. Did you do that?
Did I do what?
Somebody knocked down just a tree trunk rolled down the hill onto my screen and then killed me.
Not for once. For once, not me. Rather.
Fantastic. Not for you, but
So the downside of these bunk beds is I've spawned with my head in the ceiling, and now I can't get. Oh shit! Help. I thought that was such a good idea, but I can't get off the side of the bunk bed because there's a bit of floor in the way. Can somebody help me?
No, I don't
moving
think
that
so.
floor? I know. I can probably.
There you go. Stand up. That's brilliant. Oh shit! Wrong ball. There you go.
No, that's not the one that I needed. It's the one that's in front of me. Because I was already intersecting with that one. It's this panel that's in front because I can't walk off the. There we go. Thank you.
Oh, I'll just put that wall back.
I will raise the ceiling, I think.
Why is there a random fast lane into the house?
Where's the what?
something.
Tell you what, and this is a note for us, Rob. Mobs aggro from a hell of a long way away. Like 50 meters, easy. Like from
Yeah, you
here,
never see a mob that isn't after you, do you?
like from here, those mobs saw me and went right. Like really? Skeletons have definitely got a murder boner for me here.
We need some chain.
Adam, it's because you're mining for some reason. I don't know why
No.
or how it works, but whenever you're mining, mobs seem to come for you.
You make
Just
noise.
up here. I don't know whether it is noise or whether it's just literally the case of the game goes, this person's mining. Cool, spawn mobs.
No, the mobs were already there. I could see them. I was looking at them, and then I either got closer or hit something. I didn't pay attention to which. And it's like, oh,
That's the shittest moat, by the way, because they can fall in it and they just walk into our base.
well, you're saying the moat isn't deep enough. I wonder why that is.
Because you're shit.
No, have another guess.
No, definitely that. Oh, I can make a paved road. That's cool.
What we will want is probably another workbench further out, so we can have a plank, a drawbridge that we can't draw. But means the mobs can only come at us from one direction. I'm assuming we will be spending a while ironing.
Ironing?
Ironing. That's what
Yeah.
we're here to do. Ironing.
Oh yes.
What, get iron?
Yes, ironing. The current tense of getting iron is ironing, Andy.
Ironing Andy.
Oh crap.
It's not a film I've watched.
I think you should. Sounds
I guess
good.
we forgot to set their bed. Damn it! There's a skeleton loose in the base.
You sure that's not just Rob just died in his bed? Don't go too far right,
That's
Andy.
good.
You'll start
because of my brilliant idea, I'm going to raise the entire floor so everybody can have bunk beds.
Brilliant idea that put you in the ceiling.
Yes, I'm raising the floor brackets ceiling so that there's plenty of headspace.
Whoa! Ow!
Physics! Wow, that was awesome.
I think I jumped off you swinging the pickaxe. Good ladders.
Ladders.
Yeah.
They're around the back for some reason.
What I usually do, Andy, is I just make it so if you just sit and jab, jump, you can jiggle your way up, but the mobs aren't clever enough to hit jump repeatedly.
If you jab jump, you can jiggle.
If you jump, you can jiggle way up the I can't think of something.
Also known as the Skyrim method of mountain climbing.
I know it's the Warcraft method of getting up stuff. I wish my stamina bar was twice as big. It took twice as long to empty and twice as long to fill. It's just constantly going up, down, up, down.
Did you mean the well-rested buff?
I mean the yellow one, the yellow bar.
We eat more food.
No,
Well-rested helped with that.
that just hang around in our base for 10 seconds.
It's sleep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Sounds less dramatic when I phrase it like
That
doesn't
too.
it? Oh, wrong lever, Gronk.
What?
Your name's Gronk.
Gronk.
Well, the thing is, the mobs were just walking up the hill, so I've
Yeah,
made it very steep.
It's the strangest constructed base I've ever seen.
Really?
I'm so confused about what's going on.
How many have you
This
seen?
back wall is just a very odd combination of
Well,
things.
Don't forget, we can
It's
make.
2 stories.
You can make. Now we've got a moat. You can make the whole thing a lot bigger, quite happily. But a workbench would, fine. Oh, that's a lot of coal I just got shoved in me.
Did you walk by the thing?
I did.
Is there such a thing as a ladder?
Are you asking me, Andy, if ladders are real?
Yes.
Well, they are.
Are ladders
They're
real
more
in
real than
Valheim?
birds.
I thought, what, Huggins?
Huggins.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Huggins is the name of the Raven.
Oh!
Or Huggins is the translation of Raven. I'm not sure, one or the
I
other.
thought his name was
It's the name of the
Skip.
bird. It's a mythical bird related to the mythology.
So his name's not Skip then?
Oh.
Why is Siri responding?
Because you were talking to her?
No, you heard what I was saying.
Rob loves Siri. La 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 la.
Hello.
Hey, Brat. Did you
Yeah,
see the crafting screen?
I
I populated
did.
it. You think you did?
You pressed the screenshot on the server, right?
Tweaked
I
everything.
did.
Ah, okay, yeah, no, I saw that one. Okay. I wasn't sure if this was a new one that I hadn't seen. Yeah.
So I'm doing your job for you, apparently.
Oh.
I don't need no Nancy
Yeah.
boy editor. I'm doing it
Education.
hardcore style. I'm notepad, editing an XML file. Urgh.
How do we get into the base now?
I'm working on it.
Just looking at it, I'm like,
Can someone please sort out an improved workbench so I can repair my axe? I'm currently on a stone axe.
It's been good.
It's been good. Well,
It's been good. Go fix your shit.
what?
I'll make a bronze one.
Adam, if it was a problem, first of all, go and try and fix it. Anyway, as Tad said,
can't.
if not, there's a portal right literally inside the base to somewhere that has
Oh
one.
yeah, I
Where
didn't
you
know.
There are
can.
3 at the moment. Anything interesting happened tonight?
Nope.
Oh,
Well,
okay, bye.
not in game.
No, I'm joking. Well,
Damn.
Did you determine what colour the taste of Valheim is?
I like how one.
It just makes me think of wood, which doesn't really have a
Oh,
taste.
yeah.
It has a texture.
Oh yeah.
Wood doesn't have a taste.
Well, not really. You've eaten wood.
I have, and it definitely has a taste.
Well, it tastes like wood, obviously, but
Exactly. So that's the taste of Valheim.
I mean, if I were to imagine Valheim would have a flavour, I think it would be damp wood.
that doesn't really have a flavour. It has a texture and a smell, but not really a flavour. I've just thought this side of it can be as shallow as I like.
Careful,
Why?
because I'm.
No, Andy,
I'm living here. I like how somebody's put a fence in to protect people from falling off the cliff. It's very considerate.
because we're not the Empire.
Damn.
Andy, instead of doing whatever you're doing, you can just get it so we can get out. Then I can get some more wood.
Well then.
A beehive.
Oh, beehive.
My joke.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So, I don't think you thought your plan all the way through here, Andy.
I don't know what your plan was. I was
My plan.
I was just going
I
along with
didn't
it.
have a plan.
Well, what's the bridge then?
Is this that meme picture where it's like, you guys are getting paid? I have a plan. I don't have a plan. You guys have a plan?
Right, let me fix my shit.
I didn't do anything
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
other than dig a hole.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I cannot repair my bronze axe still, so I don't know
Why
why.
not? I can do it in the forge.
So go through the portal.
Oh, yeah, it's like a forge at the workbench because why would you do that?
Yeah, no, I question that.
Like, I'm near a workbench, just use it to repair stuff with.
Also, where's the no repair all button?
Well, I just go click, 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 click.
What's your plan here?
I'm making a drawbridge. What's
A
your plan?
drawbridge.
Well, okay,
Alright,
not a drawbridge,
get in the way.
just
Whose bridge?
huh?
Won't the mobs just walk across the bridge, or do they not?
Yeah,
treat
but that
player
means
up?
all the mobs come through one easy choke point. And most of them won't because they're as thick as shit. Unfortunately, I built this, and by I mean you built this opposite our drawbridge.
Where does the term thick as shit come from?
Well-
Shit's not really that thick, is it?
Maybe you should get more fibre in your diet, sir.
I would go and get some wood, but somebody made a giant motor.
Yeah, well,
My
that's
base.
why I said we can have a slope up the other side because it doesn't matter if mobs fall into the moat, just so they can't get out the moat. Anyway, I'm getting wood now. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Speaking of shit, that's a random thought. I was
I
You
don't
were
like
talking to your
this.
friends earlier about shit.
No, no, do you guys have a method for clearing shit
God.
when it gets clogged? What's your like go-to?
Caustic soda.
Caustic soda. Because we have a bucket downstairs. We call it the bucket of shame. We just fill it with water and pour it down when you flush it, and it seems to work.
Caustic
But
soda.
like because we keep it downstairs, because it's like from the garage. You know someone's clogged the toilet because they just do like the walk down the stairs.
Do you keep it next to your poop knife?
What?
Oh god, that post, Jesus Christ.
Wait, you guys,
What's the
don't know about
knife?
the poop knife. There's a bunch of wood
I
here,
don't know.
Andy.
That. What's the poop knife?
Family.
Someone
had-
took out half our house.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
A family
This is like
had,
when they knock out the back door of your house, of your real house, so they can do your extension.
a family had quite prestigious turds, but they kept a blunt knife in there so they could cut large poos into smaller poos that would flush.
I mean, it's not the worst idea.
And then they posted about it on the internet, and then everyone went, "The fuck's a poop knife?"
What? You don't have one?
I mean, it makes sense, I guess, right? That you cut it up to make it smaller.
Yeah. No, that doesn't make sense.
Does it not?
No, that's horrendous.
It's probably an
And
understatement.
so much
but
more wood.
we should have some torches here. I can't see anything.
If somebody feels generous, they can put some sconces up on the upstairs. So dark and lonely up here.
Valheim been updated much.
No. Oh yes, they fixed loads of exploits and ways to
recently.
complete the game and stuff like that, but not things it needs.
Why are you
Yeah, I was
digging
going
this
to ask about the
trench
animation
so far
shit.
out?
Like, do you still do the way of walking animation when you're
Yeah,
underwater?
they haven't fixed anything important. They've just been fixing stuff like you can no longer quote unquote exploit by spending 67 hours creating a lava-based grayling farm. And you're like, all right, but like that's 2 days' work to set that up. Let me do it if I want to. Like, I would get so many more resources by just killing them by hand, and it would be less effort.
How the fuck do I get out of this base?
What, walk along the
How do you
road?
get out of the base? Well,
What?
you're
The
like
bridge
nearly
isn't
dead.
finished yet.
Walk along the poop
Yeah,
deck.
Rob, you're about to die.
Oh, how did that happen? That's probably just because I jumped
shit.
off the.
Oh, it's you again.
Jumped off
Come
the
here, you
upstairs
bastard.
several times.
Probably eat something. Anyway,
Yeah.
how do you
You
get
should
rid of
probably
things?
eat another bite.
Dump hole.
Adam, because of your poop knife thing, now I'm thinking like I wonder if anyone's like designed like a 3D thing to print off of a 3D printer.
Well,
that's
go
used
to
clean
go to
up
think.
poop.
Type
Literally
poop
that.
knife into into thingamers.
Don't type poop knife into thing.
Yeah, do it.
Have a look. Let's have a
Do
look.
it.
Poop. Poop knife. No search results. Oh.
Well, there's your
Well.
evening gone then.
That's
Yeah.
actually £1 million idea there.
Yes, I think I would lose £1 million implementing the idea.
Even if it only costs
So,
5 quid,
Andy,
you get
are
tipped.
you
fined.
Andy, stop it! Stop! Do you know when this will end if you just keep doing what you're doing?
Well, you guys were digging the hole out already. So
Yes,
just
but you're just
carried on.
making. I was doing it at an angle. I don't know what you guys were doing.
Staircase.
Not really.
Level. That's annoying me.
Now you're going to have to raise it all up again so that you can get out.
Well, that's why you've got the hoe to just do the smooth function with.
No, we haven't got a
You're
work.
calling a hoe.
You.
Oh wow, there are like little
Bastard.
toiletry things actually on here.
Yeah.
Like, there's some bits to
Toilet.
put like inside the what do you call it? The like fucking lid you put up to get to the inside
Cistern.
of the toilet. Yeah.
The lid you pull up to get to the inside of the toilet. That's the lid.
No.
Is it called the lid? I don't know if it has a name.
The lid. Are you asking if the
Sure,
lid of a
the
toilet has got a lid? Is it got a name? Yeah, the lid.
No. As in like the bit on the top of the back of the toilet you can pull up normally.
It's still.
Not the actual.
You mean the lid to the cistern?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called a lid.
Oh, okay.
To the system.
To the cistern. Yeah.
There's a parrot.
You're a parrot. Well, this is a spectacular kill box, by the way, that we've got here.
Oh, there's also a giant copper vein that's just outside the end of the kill box.
Sweet.
Wait, what? Adam, someone's 3D print. Made a 3D print for a lid you can attach to the top of a Pringles can, so it's like a corkscrew lid.
Yes.
Screw on
Yeah.
Pringles can
And then you
lid.
turn it
Yeah.
upside down, and then it will attach to all the Pringles. Yes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's probably true, yeah. But I mean, do you store your Pringles upside down? I know I don't.
No, I mean,
You should.
if you get them in, if you're big man
them
hands
fresher.
like me, wait, what? I don't. Hold on. Store Pringles. I don't understand. The idea of Pringles is to eat them in one sitting, right?
Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Anything less is blasphemy.
Okay, testing the drawbridge. Yeah, so someone, I'm not going to name any names, but it was Tad, made the 3 times wider than I would have. I don't know, only twice as wide. Yeah, mobs can't route find over it for shit.
Pringles wall organizer. What? The person like hangs their Pringles on the wall.
Did you just search Pringles?
Yeah, I was curious.
To be fair, that's what I do. I get something. The first thing I do is go on to Thingiverse and search for that thing.
Yeah. Why can't I copy images from Thingiverse? It doesn't let me like copy the.
Zoom and then copy, I think.
The torches stop them going across the bridge.
What,
Oh, so it's like
a row of torches?
No,
No,
just
that
these
doesn't work
two.
either.
Oh, cool.
They get to there and then they stop.
Wow.
Oh no, he brute forced his way through.
Now he's pushing me around.
He is pushing you.
How many
There you
times is my running skill going to upgrade?
Yeah,
100.
for
I think.
your for all of your Pringles storage needs.
Actually, you joke, but I have actually already designed and 3D printed a Pringles holder, and what it's for,
Is a hand.
It's at about 20. It's at about 20 degrees. You screw it to the wall, and it holds a short Pringles can. I use it at keeping screws of things in at the arcade. So I've got about 50 of them up on the wall. I've got several hundred spray can holders as well.
Oh, there's like a thing you can print off that holds Pringles, so you don't have to use the lid to hold them.
Use the lid to hold them.
Well,
What?
would you use to hold them? Do you not do that?
You
I
have
get the lid off and put
Just-
it on my desk and use it to hold
What the hell? No, just look at your jaw
Pringles.
and pour it
Put them
in.
in your mouth.
them. No, but
What
look
eating?
at that.
Are you familiar?
It's like a thing designed to hold Pringles. It's so dumb.
To hold a Pringle. Wow.
I'd imagine you'd be able to put a stack on that, surely.
Fat stack.
I don't know how fat is a fat stack.
Oh, Brett, you're so white.
I'm so
What are you talking about?
No idea what's going on.
same.
Why have I got scrap iron and coal? Who's putting this shit in my bag? By bag, I mean pocket.
Wait, scrap iron?
Yeah,
Iron.
Where'd you get
Scrap iron's
that?
really
Hell.
useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that.
I know, but why is it in my pocket?
Wait, where are you?
Overburdened, coming to the front door.
Do you want to throw some scrap iron to the? Because that's really
Like,
heavy.
my way. It's just,
Yeah, just...
Yeah.
Yoink. Ow, ow, oh. That's really not good. Don't walk into the spikes.
Why not? Do they hurt you? You're joking.
You're too hard.
Seriously.
The
See,
problem is,
this is the thing. In a computer game, I play a character, sure, but the character has to exhibit some knowledge and intelligence of his own. If I say sprint into a spike, he should be like, I'm not doing that. You obviously didn't mean me to.
that wasn't really the problem. The problem was that if you walk into one, you take damage and bounce into the other one, and then you end up like yo-yoing between the two set of spikes.
Yo-yoing, the deadliest game.
Stun lock.
Anyway, hopefully I shall fix my Battenberg tomorrow, then I can show you all I've been doing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about actual Battenberg. I was like, oh, Battenberg.
Oh,
It's just
I'm
Battenberg.
hungry.
You're hungry.
I do,
Yeah,
I do like me some Battenberg.
Are you going to go to bed without food, Andy?
maybe.
Well, let me give you a hint. www.dominoes.co.uk.
Hashtag not sponsored.
A hashtag, if you want to sponsor me, I will eat Dominoes on stream every night for the right amount of money.
What's the right amount of money?
Great amount of money.
£18 for a large pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Is it more or less than that conversation the other day where you were talking about how much it would cost you to kiss someone off?
I would eat pizza for less money than it would be to pleasure you sexually, yes. Yeah, I don't know that. In the UK, a 15-inch pizza is about $28.
Told me this, and it's horrifying to hear it.
So I was in the States. I can't remember how many pizzas I bought. I think it was 6 some years ago. And I gave them a 50, and they were like, and I rented 3 videos at the same time. They go, have you got anything smaller? And I'm like, what? No, these are all my pizzas. They're like, yeah, like, you know, you've bought 8, and they're $6 each, but we've got a 2-for-1 offer. And I'm like, what the hell? Amazing.
Adam, Have you ever had a McDonald's in America?
I have, but that's cheap over here.
Because
Too.
yeah, not as cheap.
99 cents, yeah.
For a single hamburger. Like it's just, in America, you get like 3 meals for like $4 or something stupid.
I remember there was someone that like found like an issue with their system at one point, and like went in and like they had like this voucher code that would let you like have a certain amount off, and then when you applied that and also removed everything except the bun, they would give you like it would be cost you minus 30p. So you'd like if you bought essentially like 10 buns, you'd be able to also get a meal for free.
Brett, do you remember that we discussed your resolution for this year? And it was
No.
use the L word less.
Like,
Fuck's sake. You didn't realise you're doing it, do you?
I realise you're doing it, yes, but only because you said I'm not doing this anymore. But you lied to me.
Ad, when you were surprised at how much pizzas cost, what was the price of pizzas that you were surprised at?
English.
How much more there is? I can get a large
Yeah,
pizza at Little Caesars right now for $5.
Well, a large pizza for $5.
Yeah.
Is that before
Wow.
or after
So,
tips?
to be clear, a large pizza
A
is...
large pepperoni
To be
in
clear.
Canada, $22. That's Canadian, but they're not that
That's
far
insane.
off. Are they Canadian?
I mean,
Wait,
my
how big's a lot?
Paid
How
that
big?
much in DC.
How
for
big's a
pizza.
large
It is
pizza?
DC, and they're disgusting.
guys, I've got some food for people who would like some food.
I'm good at
Yes.
the moment. Tad, how big's a large pizza though?
Give me a pizza.
Tad? Tad?
There you go.
I'm
That's some for
looking.
you.
You don't know
That's
how
some
big
for
it is.
you. Joker, food. Food's up. There you go. Stand
When I
still and you'll
stuff in
have
my
it.
face.
Yeah, but how big's a large pizza?
14-inch.
14 inch, okay.
Okay, Shalka, there's some food. Gronk, would you like some food?
Yeah, there's one locally where I live, which there's like a fairly cheap deal. It's like you get like 2 large
I've seen
pizzas, 2 sides,
extra large
and like
ones
a,
go up to,
and like
like,
a large
24
drink for like
inches.
£20.
So bear in mind if you
Oh, right.
Thank you.
bear in
It's
mind
all
if,
about the deals. Never ever pay full price.
Yeah.
You're not expected to pay full price.
bear in mind if you're not aware, in the UK, Domino's will charge you 18 quid a pizza, but will always give you free collection. The idea is that you it's essentially free delivery, but you don't realise you're actually paying 18 quid for delivery. So that's what Domino's' deal is. Yes.
Yeah.
Sausages.
There you go.
Cool. I've already eaten 3 things, so I can't eat those right now.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good food, so keep hold of it.
Yeah.
There's also some mead fermenting.
So what are we doing now? So are we ready to venture into the swamp?
To be honest,
Yes.
if we wait a little bit longer, we should have some poison-resistant meads, which give you like a lot of poison resistance for like 10 minutes, I think it is.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's an enemy in the base. Why is there an enemy in our base?
You know how you can use the pickaxe? Sorry, the normal axe to kill mobs and the pickaxe to kill mobs. So you can just keep it equipped. You don't need to swap it out most of the time. This does not apply to the hoe. I just smoothed the ground at the mob.
So now I'm just browsing Thingiverse again. God damn it.
Well, stop.
Oh, I bought the I bought the FL Sun printer, Rob. I'm actually going to do a review on it because they're only doing 100, and I got one of the pre-orders.
They're only making 100.
No, only 100 pre-orders.
Oh, right.
This base is really lowering my FPS.
Really?
Yeah.
Enable Vulkan or get a proper computer.
Oh wait.
What?
Full-sized, anatomically correct, articulating spine.
Yeah. Why
That's an
do,
interesting 3D print.
Nice.
why do you seem surprised?
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Wait, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Like the Smithsonian laser scan half their shit and put that on Thingiverse as well.
I don't know. It just amuses me
Oh,
that you can
cool.
just print off a spine.
Yeah, NASA put. I mean, it's useful and fun. But like NASA put loads of stuff on. I've got some here. That I have some armor 3D designed by NASA. So this is for astronauts to 3D print, and then it's for like knees and elbows and things. I suspect that's not a print in place, though, is it?
Well, the one that I just put a picture of, I doubt
Yeah.
it. I think it's in salesman. You just piece it together.
Have you got the stream up, Brett?
I do, yeah.
So unfortunately, it didn't print very well, but I printed a I printed this earlier. And to be fair, I'm still tweaking the settings to this one. I printed this box. And then what you do is you snap these apart. And then you open that up like that. And then you fold down the bottom. And then you have a box. Quite nice.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, I need to twit it because I'm getting under extrusion on the walls and over extrusion on the hinges.
Okay.
I love printing plater, but that means I can print a really big one on my printer, and then it would open up to something much bigger than my printer can actually print.
Yeah.
What is going on? I stopped paying attention for like 1 moment to show Brett my print, and now it's all just mob, mob, mob.
Self-locking bondage mittens.
Mittens.
Nice.
Quite an inconsistent word with the rest
Yeah.
of the rest of the
I'll print through this. I didn't expect to see this on the front page of Thingiverse. Okay.
Usually something's on the front page, that means a big street, so it's probably Naomi Wu's done something with it.
It's like three. Oh, I guess it's like 3 pages in, but like it's pretty close. But this is what that looks like.
I really want to print that, but I worry I'm going to have to be like, can someone get
It
me
looks
out of
interesting.
this?
Oh, so it like,
Oh, is there another half to it?
yeah, there's another half. It like closes in on your hand. Hold
And then
on,
you
so-
have to open it from the outside. That's really clever, actually.
That's how you end up in hospital or the fire station trying to explain why you need them to
3D printed
cut
bond
plastic with
prints.
your hand.
Because I 3D printed this, and I put too much infill, so I can't smash it.
There you go. There's the other half.
That's actually really clever.
And there's like there's a little hole at the top once it's closed. You push the thing into to push that little black bit.
All right, so I'd have to keep a pencil nearby and my mouth.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you, do
I
it,
guess
can, you,
so.
can you do me a 3D printed ball gag while you're at it, just to?
Just to complete matters.
Lovely.
It's a lot of bad guys.
Yeah, but they can't root fine, so they're all going to fall in the hole now.
Oh, they just decided to run away from the hole.
Yeah, there's a ball gag apparently.
Well, of course there is. I absolutely dislike anything that 3D prints but requires you to have a metal thing. 3D stuff you 3D print should be entirely 3D printed. Lots of things use a bit of filament as a hinge, which I like. But I am tempted to print those.
Unless you need electronics, I think you're right. It's a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, I have quite a lot of bearings. Actually, I can show you. I can show you my large bearings. I have a ball bearing race here. So this is. Oh, let me just put that. There we go. So it's actually big enough. So there we go. Quite a nice bearing, but that's actually big enough to wear as a
I'm kind of
bracelet. Like.
I'm kind of shocked, but not like overly surprised that there's a ton of like BDSM style shit on the thing. But...
Do you know I've had my 3D printers like 2 years now, I think, and I've never come across any of it. And you, oh god, I see what you mean about those bloody spikes. Bloody hell.
Here's
Definitely phrasing, Adam.
I don't know which way you meant to, like, you know.
Well, your bollocks go in the small holes and your knob end in the big. Oh, and for your case, there's a smaller hole for you. But I'd have to use the one at the end. No, I will not be putting that on screen.
Rude.
Do I want to go to the swamp during this session?
Well, yeah. So Malcolm's, I don't know, brewing mead or something.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can go there. It'll be easier with poison resistance mead. It gives you 10 minutes of Mahusive poison resistance.
So, do mobs in this game just get more health based on the number of nearby players?
I think so.
I think we're going to have to nick that. Because Eden has a problem. We can't have difficulty settings. I'm waiting for Esmir to spot what you've been posting in the chat as well.
Oh my god, Adam,
Why are you
under the
directing
other
this at
section
me?
for one of the under the other section for one of these, there's a
Other.
3D print which is just a head of like an Eldar Warhammer model, and it's just called Kink Shaming Space Elves.
Yes. So they can't call something Space Marine or Eldar or because you'll get like Power Armor Future Soldier.
Yeah.
You know, lots of others. Thingiverse is one of the better known ones, but it's also the worst website ever. It's so poor and so slow.
It's that last one I posted on the Discord was apparently a self-bondage thing. You're meant to do it on your own. I have no idea how you don't do that.
Well, same when you did it up.
Yeah. With your hand.
I think the answer is with your hands, yes. You do understand what part of your body that's for, right? Your hands are perfectly free whilst that's attached.
I'm pretty sure
you
you're
mean no additional
I'm pretty sure you're getting the
restraints.
scale of this pretty wrong. I'm pretty sure there's 2 hand slots in there, like a neck thing.
I'm. Oh no! I think I've got the scale just right. Thank you so much, and fuck you.
Our base exit tunnel now just goes into a hole because of that copper vein.
Well, no, because I purposely made sure that you bellend.
Oh, here's another Warhammer one. Bondage pirate elves from space.
Wait, are they bondage elves or are they kink shaming elves? You can't have both.
No, they're 2 different factions. One's Eldar, one's Dark Eldar. So one's the kinky one, and one's not.
So I'd like to point out with that. So
They're very opinionated. They're shaming your kink, not their own.
Yeah, right.
So assuming that black thing you did is a neck and arm restraint, I'd like to point out
It's a neck and arm cuff, apparently.
if you printed that solid, you couldn't break that. There's no way. I don't know if you've ever printed anything solid in PLA, Rob, but that's well beyond human strength to snap.
Human strength to snap?
Yes.
Really? So no human could snap it.
Yes.
Yes. Can you snap an iron bar, Malcolm?
No, but I'm
Can
sure there are some
anyone
people
snap
depending on
an
how
iron
thick the
bar?
iron bar is that can.
No. So I mean,
Okay, so 100% PLA in filament, yes, you can do it. But anything actually printed that's worth printing is
Like-
going to be too thick, right?
I've got
we can get iron gates. Everybody,
so
iron
this
gates.
here is printed solid. I'm not going to try,
Iron
but I
gates.
could not break that. That is that is
Good luck getting enough iron.
that's it. That's as much strength as I could put in. That's centimetre and a half across. I cannot
Okay.
snap that.
But before you comment, that's not a penis.
It's about the right girth.
So that's a mitten for amputees. Which is an interesting idea.
There's
I don't know
quite
if
a
that'd be
lot of
comfortable.
3D printable stuff for people with disabilities, actually, which is brilliant.
Yeah,
Because there's
It's like a guy who printed his son an entire hand, articulated
pause.
hand.
Don't
And he
pause
put it
there
on
in the
there.
sentence. You went.
Say
There's a
what?
guy. You said there's a guy who printed his son an entire articulated hand. So I'm like, printed his son? Yeah, no, there are parametric stuff for less able people as well. So like hands and things, but you put in your measurements and it will spit out a model perfectly measured for you. And I love that. It's just amazing. It's the future.
Yeah, if you search prosthetic, there's some cool stuff actually.
Search knob extender.
With a K.
Guarantee you'll find something.
Yeah, with a K, yes. Anyway, I've given us a way out now, so that's good. Down into the swamp.
How long is this meat going to take? God damn.
Into the deep dark.
Did you build?
Wait.
Did you build it in the sun? Can the sun see the meat thing?
You mean the sun that moves?
Yeah, but can it see it
Or
during?
rather, the
day?
what? Who fucking cut down the stairs? I nearly just jumped out the fucking wall.
There is just a hole in the wall.
And why is there a fire at the back door? What the fuck is going on here?
I'm working on it.
And that is not that. That's it, yeah.
So there's no
Yeah.
result for knob extender with no K, but for ones with K, there is ones for like a Logitech extension for a Logitech G27. I don't know what that
Let's see.
is.
Oh,
for a joystick.
I have actually no. It's the G27 steering wheel. I've actually printed those.
Oh, okay. Any good?
Yeah, absolutely excellent. They essentially what it does is it turns a very awkward shaped hexagonal nut into something that a human being can actually use. Good job, Logitech.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops. What is whoops?
Don't worry about it.
I am worrying about it. You said the W word.
Or
So
just
all
a
this
made a hole in the
iron,
wall?
all this copy you guys are mining, all the broad. Are you guys making armor, or what's everyone's armor like? Are you just using leather armor?
I've got bronze. What have I got?
Today,
I've got bronze. Yeah.
got full bronze
Got
armor. What about
bronze
the rest of
bowl
you?
on my head.
Why have we got these Tad, what is this campfire? What are you doing?
It's done. It's done.
Was that all that time for one, or was that all that time for many?
6.
And so the answer to your question, Andy, is no. I should be back in a moment.
Whoa!
I have
I've
6,
seen what you
okay.
mean about him like going through the world on the portal, because you can see him going.
Tad, jump on.
Oh, it's wonderful to watch.
Right, okay. So, who... I'm outside the front door of the house. Line up and get your potions.
What time is it? 11 o'clock.
Wait, what?
So I
Someone
managed to
made,
fall down the hill and now can't get back up the bloody hill. I'm gonna have to put stairs up this hill, aren't I?
someone made
No
a
one wants a
3D
poison.
print of a
No one's poison
mask.
resistant potion.
I'm coming. I'm coming. It's just stuck.
That's a mask resizer. What?
That's to hold your
Does anyone
face
have any
mask
stone?
away from your face.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's really stupid.
Why is it stupid? It stops the cloth from touching your mouth.
I mean,
Right.
I mean, it only really works if the mask is still fully covering your face, right?
Oh yes.
Because like, if it's pushing it out enough that it's not connecting, or like there's a
No,
gap
of
at the
course,
top, then
no.
yeah. Which I imagine it probably does, unless there's a really
Well.
small.
That's a matter of whether or not you resized it correctly.
This is true.
Where should I put these thistles? Have we got anywhere that we're storing them?
There are 2 chests in the previous base, titled with mead.
In the previous base.
Yes.
I see.
the
So
portal.
random chest in here, then it is.
I mean, if you actively don't want me to give you a mead, then that's fine.
It's alright. I'm about to disappear anyway.
I'm trying to work out that last thing Brett has printed, given no context. Is
What's
it
that,
the bum?
No, it's, no,
Adam,
no,
take this.
that last thing is a mask like extender.
Don't
thing.
use it yet. Tad, take this.
So I
don't
think,
use it yet.
I think the idea is it's meant to give you more space between your mouth and the mask, but like
Or next to you, Tad.
I fail to see how that will work without like having a gap.
It's
at the
floating
top.
away. Give it a minute. It'll come back to Earth.
Okay. Alright, who else wants one? Who else is coming in the swamp?
Upstairs. Where are you?
Yeah, okay.
Just
You're not
the
wearing
wall
trousers.
here, isn't it?
Okay. Don't use them yet. Do not use them yet.
Yep.
You want one? Gronk?
No, I'm about to disappear, so I'll let you keep them, because otherwise you're just gonna end up dying.
Oh, what's
And
this about? Okay.
I'll have nicked all the poison resistance.
Okay, so I think if we are ready to go, we can just
No,
walk
it's
down
night
to the
time.
swamp and eat loads of food.
At night time.
Oh god, I just logged out in the Discord.
Right, Andy, you've not got on 2 monitors.
No, I only have one where I'm currently at.
Ah, time to move them.
I'm going into the swamp. You're all welcome to join me.
It's night time. Do we not want to wait till tomorrow?
Well, doesn't make a difference if you're inside a sunken crypty thing.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, to get iron.
Oh my god, do we want to do fires?
Well, we can wait. We can wait till the morning if you want.
That last one's so stupid.
Right, I'm gonna head off.
All right,
I'll,
Andy, are you joining
catch you later.
joining us for
Yeah.
Wreckfest?
For what?
Wreckfest.
I don't have that.
It's on Game Pass.
I also don't have
I give
great
up.
game
You
pass.
I don't. Now there are
Alright.
two of them. All right then. See you again soon.
Catch you later.
Yeah, that last one's quite amusing. It's meant to be like you put your thumb on the bottom and it turns into like one of those water fountains back in school.
It is a water fountain.
I mean, it doesn't shoot out the top unless you put your thumb on the bottom.
That's a really good idea, though.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't just. Do you
I wouldn't
ever
go that
drink it
far.
directly out of the tap?
Yeah. Like people have just spat their code all over it. No. It's so weird. This has been the quietest we've had the chat, by the way, in forever. Like, I joined a streaming collective, and they've all joined.
Oh.
That's it. No one's joined. Normally the stream's a lot busier than this. And I said I can't work out why we haven't grown, and I can't work out why sometimes we get very busy nights, and other nights it's very quiet. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme nor reason. It's not even if everyone was out at the pub on a Saturday night.
It does tend to pick up a bit the longer you end up streaming, though. I think like the other night
Yes.
towards the end, didn't it?
Yeah. But that's also because it depends on where people are in America. So we do pick up the early American crowd and the late English crowd.
Yeah.
I also realized that anything east of Britain is not going to have so good a stream time.
Why not?
Because it's late.
Well, yeah, but they can watch the beginning. Now, can these mobs root find around these trees? Can they fuck? Apparently they can. I kind of wish there were like almost no mobs during the daytime.
Have you ever tried printing anything that makes sound like a whistle off of it?
No, but there are plenty. Train
Yeah,
whistles, normal whistles.
Yeah, I'm just curious how good or bad the sound quality is and stuff like that.
The sound
for a
quality of a
whistle.
whistle.
Oh, well, not on a whistle, but like, you know, some people do instruments, right?
Yeah, you can do recorders and things.
Yeah.
Or a real instrument.
Like a flute or something, right?
Yeah, you could do woodwind stuff. Not woodwind, you could do...
Plastic wind.
Yeah. Anything that doesn't require a reed.
Oh my god, I was standing 10 feet away from the bloody hearth and I caught fire. You've made it too hot, Tad.
So the
Oh, no.
the cool thing about the whistle, when you print it, is the P is already in the whistle.
Oh, right, yeah.
The train horns are pretty good. Would you like to print a train horn? Overnight?
Yes. Print it now and then blow it for the end of the stream.
What, in the next 40 minutes?
Yes.
I will try. I'll try. Yeah, I am also going to be uploading, for those of you who follow my other channel, my 3D prints again. Someone's complaining I don't upload my 3D prints anymore. My time lapses. I'm like, oh, I can do. But I've had a direct complaint I've not been. So I'm like, alright, I will.
I wonder if there's any 3D prints of like Beyblades that aren't under that name. Because you can search spinning top, but we get the very generic like.
Hold on. It'll be called a nay blade.
Oh, do you actually know this?
No.
So
That was just off the top of my head. Come on.
You want me to sort out a train whistle, but scale it up or down so it will fit within a 40-minute print?
Yes.
I'm on the case. I feel cold, all alone in an infinite universe.
Get me all.
Oh, no.
Oh, and I think Valheim just crashed.
Oh, you actually can just search Beyblade and it comes up with
Pretty obvious when it crashes.
Okay.
Oh god.
So Rob, I'm going to do a two-tone train whistle, a straightforward train whistle, a marble exercising machine, no, or a train whistle with a train on it, which is
a train whistle.
Here you like train whistles, so I put a train whistle on your train whistle.
I think the traditional train whistle is probably the.
Proper one.
I have not printed
And I
these
also
yet,
want
so I
you
don't know if
to
it
print a
works.
steam engine
Let's not
to
do that.
drive the train whistle.
Oh wow, you can download a Beyblade performance tip. What? Why?
Comments. Does not work at all. Brilliant. Yeah, so I was checking the comments. Classic train whistle. Comments. Doesn't work. I've blown it, there's no whistle. Comments.
So that's going to depend on the quality of the print and how fine the read is.
There's no
I'm
read
calling
in
it a
these.
read because I know, but the read is the bit that splits the sound, right?
Yeah. Proper
Splits the
train whistle. Wow. See, think of it, it's just appalling. Oh, right, no, that's to hook up to a high pressure air flow to sound like a real train. All right, I'll do the one that's for rep rap.
Rat rat.
Rep rap.
Rat rat.
Yeah, rep rap. Oh, there's a lot of comments, loads of remixes. Okay,
It's usually a good sign.
comments. I've already clicked download just in case. Comments are still loading. Now, should I put this in the in the practical folder, or the gifts folder, or the tap folder?
Practical, obviously.
Okay. No, I think it should go into gifts. For some reason, Explorer is just dead. What the hell? I had that. I reinstalled Windows, and one of the first things that happened is Explorer stopped working.
They stopped.
That's less than ideal.
I want one without the bloody text on it, though. I put my full name and phone numbers on it. Why would you then upload it to the internet?
This must be your first time here.
Oh yeah, there's loads and loads and loads of. Oh, sorry. Yes, Shaq.
I don't see no troll.
No, he just walked away.
Okay, this one looks like it might be ideal. Remix of Steam Train Whistle. Oh, hold on, I should really be organised. I should have rebooted my Raspberry Pi. That's always a good idea.
I should have said this before, but just in case anybody else was using the bunk beds upstairs, I have moved them. The bunk beds downstairs, I've moved beds upstairs. Since I've built an entire upstairs floor and no one wants to use it, I thought I'd force people to go up there.
Ah, so there are 2 train whistles here in the docking thingy. I don't know. That one's for children. I'm trying to work out which way. So this is the thing. I've got this model. Now I'm looking
These
at
don't
it.
work.
Which way up do I print it? Because all of the
They need to
options-
be by a fire, which they were when they were beside my massive freaking fireplace.
I like that it visualizes the printer itself.
It does, yes. Oh, did print it. Everything went perfectly. Unfortunately, the whistle does not produce any sound.
Oh.
There seems to be a running theme here. A Trump train whistle.
What?
It says Trump train on it.
Oh my god.
Comments. Oh, people selling them on people selling them on eBay.
Oh god, can you like 3D print a MAGA hat?
Yes, I'm going to go with this one, even though it is annoyingly got a some text on it.
Not the Trump train.
No, I'm not doing the Trump train one.
Are we good to go to the swamp now?
I'm gonna get a drink.
Works for me. I'm getting low on food, but I don't feel like chasing deer right now.
I gave you a load of food. Everyone has some food. I'm just going to go and repair my stuff and then I'm good to go. And eat some food. And then once I get into the swamp, I'm then going to pop the poison resistance. But to be honest, what I might do actually is save it until we've actually gotten to a one of the swamp. What's it called? The sunken crypts.
I forgot to turn the printer on. That would be why it couldn't connect. Let me preheat it though. So I won't print the
It's
one.
a large copper vein.
Is that one at the top of the hill?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going into the crypt. Into the swamp. You should all come with.
Ah, steep train whistle, no tax. Brilliant. Which way up am I supposed to print this? I'm guessing this way up, but I don't know. Yeah, we've got no support issues. Okay.
Oh my
slice.
god, I might die.
Okay, so
Ow.
I'm going to struggle to finish this before the stream's up. I can crank, I can crank the speed up.
Guys, you coming? We're going in the swamp? Or.
I have been going and I'm coming.
Okay, I'll print a small one then. 24 minutes.
Don't
Go.
go that way.
You know it's not going to work, right? It's going to be a massive letdown.
I have very low expectations, so that's not possible.
It's
Here's
always
the sunken
possible.
crypt.
Cool, and I'm doing a time lapse as well.
Sunken crypt that someone's been in. I'm not sure if this one's been looted.
Oh, there's a big stone house. What the hell?
Any more?
Once,
Oh, there's another one over there.
once the print's finished, I will upload this time lapse to the website. To my
Someone
website.
has completely just wrecked this place. There's just junk laying around everywhere. DJ Arcus has arrived.
I have finally made it back in, yeah.
There are 3 sunken crypts here. Let's go to the one.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh, Shoka was saying they're in a nice big
on the
line.
server. I don't know where you guys are. I'm just at the base.
Look at the map. When you see me, we're going in this one. Going
That's
this
the
one first.
northernmost
Yes,
one.
but if you go in that one,
Uh-huh.
won't you be on the map anymore?
I think we will, yeah. I'm going to go in it now.
Yes.
You should be on the map.
Yeah,
See me?
there's fun stuff out here.
Okay.
Oh crap.
I'm mining. Mine scraps.
The good news is somebody chopped down a whole bunch of trees and they've made bridges across the moat.
Oh. There goes the printer.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a new wipe going, so it purges and pressurizes away from the print. I was getting like little dribbly bits while it was warming up. I'm currently stuck inside some trees. I'm having to chop my bloody way out here.
You love that, chopping trees.
I don't see how the hell I'm supposed to get to you without walking through the water, which is full of leeches.
That's kind of how we got there.
Oh.
If there's anything that way.
If you bow and arrow them once, they usually fuck off.
Yeah.
It's all got a bit sunken temple, hasn't it? I know. Ooh, this is very pretty. Sunken crypts. Okay, let's see how the print's going. There we go. It's away. ETA, 40 minutes.
Okay.
Things are good.
Stop just lining up in a way and, yeah, blocking the way.
Missed, so it's quite a tab.
Alright, well you losers are off there wasting your time doing the crypt or whatever it is, making myself a bedroom upstairs.
Nice. You gotta have a fireplace by it.
Who
You
told
not bought me in, Shulker?
Who told
No.
you about the logo, Oliver? I'm suspicious. Don't think anyone would notice. Thank you.
Well, you all have fun in there. I can't get in. So I'm
Wow.
going to explore and find the settling camp. It's something to do with lag. Me and Sai had the same problem this morning.
Okay, back.
The amount of bandwidth it needs for it to actually load the inside is just too much for my poor, stupid internet.
I've just realised how big this is that I'm printing. It's not very big at all.
Oh no, it's tiny.
It's very tiny.
As long as it makes noise, it's a win.
I'm not sure it will.
Make noise or win, or either.
Yeah, I might print a bigger one. I mean, the real Trimos is about this big, so I was expecting to print one half size, but it's more like an 8.
Oh dear.
So I can't build a stone floor on top of a wooden floor.
I remember a while
Build
back
a
we had,
stone
like,
floor under a wooden floor.
Yeah, but I want it on top.
I remember a while back we had like a discussion about like everyone's favourite biscuit. What do you think? Okay, not necessarily biscuit, but what do you think is the best pairing of drink and snack?
Well, I think before that, what is the best biscuit? Because if you're wrong, we're not having any more conversation.
We already talked about this.
Right, what is the best biscuit?
I don't remember what your answer was.
No, what? No, not my answer. There's
But my
you mentioned this. There's a difference between
my go-to
object.
before was my go-to before was custard cream or chocolate.
Right, well, you're
digestive,
wrong.
I think.
So the rest of the discussion is irrelevant because you're wrong. There's no subjective opinion. There's only objective opinion, which is hobnobs, or possibly chocolate hobnobs. But yeah, that's.
See, I just prefer chocolate digestives to chocolate hobnobs,
Well,
though.
yeah, I'm sorry, but that's wrong.
Is this an objective morality?
Well, it's like saying I prefer drilling a new hole in a woman as opposed to using a current one. I mean, it's a moral stance, but it's objectively wrong. Like not eating hobnobs. Do you know what we should have brought with us? A torch.
Oh dear.
I mean, like one of these.
But no, I guess like food in general. What's the best pairing of food and drink?
Hobnobs and anything else.
Okay, how about
Food
non-
and drink is the best pairing.
Oh, I
not
like
biscuit.
okay, like a rich, full-bodied wine and salt and Pringles.
That is the most you answer.
It's really not because I don't drink, but the joke wouldn't have worked without the first half. The print's going fine though. Like it's tearing a lot.
Well, that would be nice,
I think
wouldn't
I-
it, if the print had bloody printed.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. It's a tiny footprint, so I'm not that confident it's going to finish. Lob. Right.
Club is cutting out you off time.
Right, it really needs it.
come
You
back and get
died
it.
from. I died. Okay, what from? Wow.
I don't understand this game. The first time I tried to build my own house, it kept falling down. This one is absolutely fine, even though it's
You have-
nowhere near
you
as
have to
stable as
support
the one I built.
Yeah, it is. You have to support it. This is all supported. When you
No,
build,
but
when you build a piece
I
of
know, but mine was full of fucking supports everywhere.
Well, when you
I had a
build-
roof that was supported in four. No, I had one roof panel that was supported in
if you
on all
stop
four
ranting, I'll
corners,
tell
and it kept
you.
falling down.
Yeah, when you place something, what colour is the icon that you place? Like the hologram version of it. What colour is it?
I know why it was falling down, but I don't know why it wasn't stable enough to stay up.
What colour was the thing when you put it down?
Only build off the ground so far.
Missing my point
Yeah,
of
if
my
you put something
complaint.
down that's not green, it will collapse. It's that
I
simple.
know, but I don't
you
know
can't-
why when I built it, stuff wasn't going green, and yet,
Because you weren't
This
supporting
house-
it properly. Because we supported it properly.
yeah, but I don't know why this house is supported and the one that I built before wasn't.
I mean, there's very little in our house that's not just on top of walls. It's quite boring. Did you try and build your one in the air?
I did some strategic reinforcing using like sturdier materials to make alternative reinforcements, which like improves the colors.
Making out cement. When did we invent cement anyway?
Who did?
When?
Romans had it.
Did they?
Romans had concrete.
Okay.
Is that similar enough to cement?
I actually have no clue what the difference is. No, wait, hold on. So, it's only cement if it's from the cement region of France, yeah? Otherwise, it's just sparkling. It's just sparkling concrete.
I think cement has is it a plasticizer or something in it? Like component in it that makes it basically combine together and become stronger. And I think.
So, Rob, if you glance at the stream, or in a few seconds, you know how big the nozzle is on the 3D printer.
I do.
I'll print a bigger one overnight, I think.
I want to hear this. There's a possibility no human will be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Dora will just come bounding in.
I'm bounding over.
It's actually printing brilliantly, which is surprising. I will also give you the G code for the quarter purge. So I'm purging around the outside, and you can see where the blob, and it just wipes the nozzle. So you end up with a nicely high pressure nozzle right at the end.
Yeah, unfortunately with my printer currently, the purge works. It just gives up after that. Oh, I'm just out of fucking normal wood.
Resting on my toes, eating all the food, sausages and blueberries, and poison resistance to...
Did you not eat that before?
No, what am I supposed to eat?
The poison resistant bees.
I've got sausages.
Yes.
Carrot soup.
Yes.
Dandelion?
Did you eat the poison resistant mead?
No.
Or drink it?
No.
Smeed.
You didn't?
No.
So when you died, I went, oh, for fuck's sake!
No, I didn't. I said it should
Even
tell
though
me...
you didn't?
No, I said it should tell me why I died, is what I said. So I don't know why I died. Because it didn't tell me. Is amber important? Because there's lots of it just lying around here.
Amber is a
You can sell it.
tradable thing, yeah.
Oh. I wish I had explosive arrows. Or I could just attach a small child
Oh,
with
nothing
holding
fun.
daggers on the end of them. I hope I'm hitting these guys, not you, Malcolm. I'm sorry if I'm just shooting you in the back. I'm out of
You're
arrows.
just shooting me. Alright, that's that bit done.
27 minutes left.
Until what?
Till the 3D print's done.
Oh.
This is such a small print. So, as a friend of mine put it, he says you can do anything you like with a 3D printer, except fast.
That's fine. It doesn't need to be fast, does it? Because you don't have to do anything with it.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's like my minifig done. Someone's like, "How long did that take?" And I'm like, "I don't know. 300 or 400 hours."
Six
Like, oh my
months.
god! I'm like, "Yeah, but I didn't do any of it. I just told the machine to do it, and it did it, and told me when it was done."
Yeah.
Most
I've built a back entrance now, by the way, so we can. There's when you arrive, there's an iron gate.
I think we've cleared this one out.
Are rubies of any importance?
Did you use the iron for a gate?
Same. Adam is
They're
the
also
amber.
for selling.
Oh, Rob, you didn't use our iron for anything important because iron is our.
You can dig it up.
Yeah, did you use an iron gate, or did you make an iron gate?
Yeah.
Iron's what we're farming to try and make armor for people now. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to kill Rob.
Yeah, but if we run back with all our iron, yeah? I'm just going to mark this one as done.
I've got gotta say, Adam, actually, especially recently, the more I look at like comments on games and stuff, like to developers, the more I notice that the average person has no idea how long it takes to make a game.
Yep.
It's like, you add this. It's like, yeah, it can't take us like several months and a couple, like dozen developers.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was I mean, a lot by Keemstar saying I want to do this, 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 and this. I'm like, cool, I can do that. I'll need $5 million, 4 years, and a team of 40 people. I was like, I'm sure you can do it. I'm like, well, I don't know where you've got that impression from. I mean, I'm flattered, but no.
So you're a good builder. Just go build me the Empire State Building. All right. See you in 2,000 years.
It's like that
Maybe
choosing.
18 years.
It's like that choosing beggars subreddit again, where you see people like
Yeah.
approach people that are like, I like your necklace.
Did
Cool.
you fucking
Can you
cut
make-
down my bloody gate?
Nope.
Oh.
Bastard.
Yeah, I did.
I think yeah, we do really need iron, Rob. That's why. Yeah, iron is currently our most precious material, and happiness.
Yeah, actually, ironically, need
Bone fragments?
wood. No, wood.
Only someone had been chopping down trees. Oh wait.
Now there's a mob following me up the stairs because I can't shut the gate.
Turn
Where's
around and
gone?
whack it in the knackers.
What gate?
What gate?
Oh,
Anyway,
Drago.
you're welcome for building you a back door so you don't have to run the whole bloody way round.
Thank you for building me a back door. Oh, there are lots of Draugrs out here. Oh,
Why
bugger.
don't you kill them?
Well, how about, as plan
They just
B,
want to be your friend.
I die and then just watch the print for a moment.
Oh, good. I found the settling. Certainly.
Certainly.
So it's quite satisfying watching the 3D print.
It's amazing.
Certainly.
Did you see the time lapse I put up earlier?
I don't think I did. It's on this channel.
It'd
See
be
the what?
time lapse.
Why are you naked?
Because I died. Why are you wearing too many clothes?
Why are you going out that entrance instead of the back entrance?
Take your clothes off, you bastard. and then use the back entrance.
Because what I want to do now
No.
is that. Yeah, fuck you and your route finding failure. Oh, bugger. Rob, the back entrance, it's a bit dirty.
Yeah, it wasn't
Backwards.
exposed until somebody took the bloody gate away.
What, your back
Oh,
entrance?
why don't you make a door instead of an iron gate with the most
Because
precious,
iron gates
precious
are not
commodity
gonna
that we
get
have? Oh,
Broken up. so
if it
much,
makes you
are
feel better, Rob, a Draugr just walked in the front of the house. So,
How?
Adam, what's the
What's the
Adam, what's like
with
this?
one leg in front of the other.
Adam, what's like the strongest material you could make something that's 3D printed out of?
Well, titanium.
You can 3D print titanium.
It is possible to 3D print titanium.
Easy.
I
right?
can't 3D print titanium.
Yeah.
I mean, the strongest thing I
Yeah.
can print with is carbon fiber reinforced nylon.
That's not bad though.
There was one guy who printed a truck differential with it. Mostly for a laugh, and then put it on his truck, and he drove for quite some distance with it.
Is that dangerous at all, or is it?
He's in America, they do all sorts of stupid shit on public highways. I mean, when the differential goes, the car will just stop moving. But yeah, he had an open diff, and it worked, and they couldn't believe it. Like that's one of, if not the most stress-taking parts of the drive chain. That's where all of the torque from the engine gets transferred to the wheels, and they 3D printed it.
Out of what? Titanium?
No, that would have been fine. They printed it out of a plastic reinforced with carbon fibre.
No shit, just on a printer like ours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there's some very, 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 very good esoteric materials if you're prepared to pay for it. And you've printed in TPU, so we can print in rubber essentially, like flexible prints. So I printed some tires for a little monster truck that I 3D printed. But if I had a remote control car, I could easily print tires for it, which would be awesome.
Yeah. Rob, I do like that it took you like 3 or 4 days to realise I was on the Discord for the eating stuff.
There's a spawner down here for these bad guy things, by the way. Maybe we should kill that.
I don't think it. I think it was about 6 hours.
It was about.
Oh,
3
okay,
days
but you
long.
commented on it first when you came onto voice chat, didn't you? You're like, hey, you're doing that.
It was a few days, Rob.
Okay.
At least until you made us aware of it.
Yeah, when the sun comes up, we should get that spawner. It's just the other side of the copper deposit.
What kind of a spawner is it? Is it the
Purple.
grey dwarf things?
Ah, that's purple. What colour? What's that?
Grey dwarf one.
Bless you. What about
We need
purple?
more street lights.
Thank you. I tried to meet. I think I got most of it.
Loppo.
I started sneezing and went, shit, where's the mute button on this headset now?
Yeah, I've about to mute myself to the stream, but not to you guys, which is quite awkward. So if I sneeze, the stream won't hear it, but you will.
Yay!
Oh yeah, I need to make some more arrows.
Yeah, I need those. I need arrows badly. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh.
Need more arrow. Singular still.
You could craft another arrow.
An arrow.
Arrow. Yeah,
You could craft that arrow.
15 minutes left. So this, I don't know if you've seen the shape
What
of
is
the
it
brick.
if you make a mistake crafting an arrow?
Then it's an error.
It's a mistake.
Isn't it like a
Mister.
terrible? Like
Come on.
snow?
I believe they said that anyone can make an error. It is only when you choose not to correct it that it becomes a mistake. You can give a bonus points if you can tell me who said that.
Andy.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Adam.
What from Civ 5?
Still go with Gandhi.
Oh, Gandhi. So I thought you said Andy.
Was it Winston
No.
Churchill? Was it Einstein?
Both answers are funny.
His name? Einstein.
I love those stupid quotes that people just assign to like famous people. It's like, this person said this. No, they didn't.
Yeah, but that's the thing. And then you have people that are telling some ridiculous story, and then the mean punchline is that child's name, Einstein, or Obama.
There are some meme templates where
Descartes, apparently.
there's a quote and it's attributed to someone, and then there's some other person on the picture.
Yes. So it has to be a quote attributed to the wrong person, and with the picture of the person as a third person. But they all have to be related. Like they all have to be from like sci-fi series.
Well, it's like a puzzle.
No, so
To
it'll
figure
be
out what series
like, do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks, attributed to Dumbledore, and then there'll be a picture of Rincewind in the background.
I think that would be a good quiz segment for the big game.
What,
You have to figure out what the topic is.
who actually
based on
said
that.
it? Oh no, you can do that. Who said it? And what's the what links the three of them?
Yeah.
What was
That's it. I got him for you, Adam.
the one of them. It was the text was "I am Groot." It was a picture of an orc from Lord of the Rings, and I can't remember. But they actually attributed it to a different bad guy. So someone said "I am Groot," but then the attribution was not to Groot.
What do you mean a
Attributed
different
to
bad
Vin
guy?
Diesel.
A different what? Sorry.
Different bad guy. Come
Well, a different monster, non-human
Has anyone,
creature.
has anyone seen the new Suicide Squad trailer?
Nope.
No, you mentioned it yesterday. I'm going to watch that before I log off tonight.
Yeah, I watched it earlier today. It's a thing. Oh yes.
Has everyone seen The Falcon yet?
Yep.
The second episode.
I have, yeah.
Can we talk
No,
about
not
it?
yet. No.
Well, what? There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
An action sequence, some more talking, and done.
Yeah, it feels very empty, like so far. I don't know.
I said the most ridiculous thing I've always felt about the whole of the Captain America thing is we've got the super soldiers from the 40s, and they've never managed to work it out ever again. Like, really? In 60, 70, 80 years, we haven't advanced tech that far.
Well, no, wasn't that the topic of like the Winter Soldiers that there was other people they tried on?
Yeah, but that's the point. It's the whole, oh yeah, we haven't really worked it out. It's like, really? So there's very little we worked out in the 40s we haven't worked out how to do again. I mean, everything we were good at in the 40s, we're much better at now. You know, technology, science, racism, everything.
Taking good pictures of UFOs.
Apart from that, we've got worse at taking pictures of UFOs.
It's one of those stupid things.
Fucking hell, Adam.
What? I'm trying to make an improved route between us and the spawner.
No, but that tree fell on my head.
Well, maybe you should have seen it coming and dodged. There you go. I'm killing mobs with the trees as well. Look.
Can you kill a mob with a tree?
Oh yes. And Andy, if he's not paying attention. Oh god. Yeah, that brute hurts.
We have 22 iron now, by the way. Iron bars.
Nice iron or just any old iron?
Any old iron.
We have a lot of mobs coming in at the main entrance.
So does this game have other variants of dwarf, or are they all just grey?
No, grey dwarf, not grey dwarf. It's a grey
Grey
dwarf.
dwarf?
Yes, it's not. Yes, but it's not an adjective noun. It's just a noun.
But it is.
No, it's not.
That's a grey dwarf.
No.
What other thing is named in that?
You
I
don't know the mythos.
Redford. There you go. Robert Redford is not actually red.
But I mean, that's his name though.
Right,
This is a descriptor. They're not named grey dwarf.
Yes, they are. Well, they are grey dwarfs.
No, that's a descriptor. It's a noun.
You
It's
do-
not a title or a name. Sorry.
It is. It's a yeah, but it's not adjective noun. They're just grey dwarfs. They're not grey dwarves. They're not dwarves. They're grey dwarves. How can I say this so you understand? Sometimes we say few words when many words will do to make things simple. Excellent. That's with me. I'm talking millennial.
Okay, boomer.
Adam, that's a lot of brutes.
I know.
Okay, well, if it makes you feel any better, the spawn's not there anymore.
Oh, good.
But like I'm gonna go out again after lockdown and I see like kids younger than me like doing shit that I've not seen them doing because I don't have any people younger than me on Facebook or anything. And I'll be like, what are these kids doing these days?
Oh, they'll be playing with clack clacks or dealy boppers or whatever the cool thing is. Remember those slappy
Playing
things?
with
Those
themselves.
sort of see-through rubbery spiky balls on a bit of rubbery see-through thing.
What?
What are you talking about?
They were glitter-filled rubbery balls, slightly transparent. You could squidge them.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
and
those
then,
the ones that they roll into themselves and fall out of your hand? Somewhat. Or is that?
no.
I know what you mean, but I thought those were sex toys.
But you're clearly using them wrong.
All right.
Alright, yeah,
Or,
depending on your point of view.
and hear me out here. Wrong. I'm out of arrow, for God's sake, sir.
I'm out of HP.
On
Oh no? Yes.
I was talking to some friends earlier, on a different group of friends. Like, no, we've lost him. His computer's crashed again. Or he's lost his train of thought so much he's just gone
Who?
quiet. Rat.
Si,
stuff like
can I
that,
suggest you go and make it register your bed as a spawn point?
Why are you naked, Rob?
Because I died and left my stuff up here. The usual reason.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's why I get naked as well sometimes.
Only sometimes?
Sometimes that's because I'm showering. Because your mum hasn't dressed me
Oh.
yet. I'm here, hit me!
you could eat another bite.
I could.
I shall.
2 minutes
Killed all
40.
the
Oh,
things.
that's the print's moving. It's a long print with not a lot of base. So it's definitely beginning to wobble now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
it's
can
Well, that
see it
sounds like
wobble.
it's less than ideal.
So is it got a flat top? It does. The last bit needs to finish or it's not a valid... I can probably put my fingers over the end. Oh yeah, 1 minute 50.
See, I was trying to look up like nouns that have colours in them. The closest thing I can find in like media right now is White Walker, but that's still 2 words.
Yeah, or rose gold.
I mean, that's just 2 colour descriptors, though, right?
No, it's not, because gold is a material, and rose gold is a material called rose gold.
Yeah. Blue John. There you go, Blue John.
What about evergreen?
Thank you.
That's the other way round.
That's not a good example because that means they're always green.
That's actually an adjective used now.
Well, no, isn't rose gold sort of like it's like a rosy gold colour? Like, it's like
Yes, but it's also a specific thing. It's not just gold,
it's gold and
rosy
copper
coloured
alloy.
gold. It's specifically an alloy.
Red rum.
what's that an alloy on? Actually, I don't even know.
Golden
gold.
roses.
So like,
Copper.
Rose
The
gold
copper?
is not an element.
Yeah,
Is it golden copper?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow.
and white,
Sure,
is,
that-
white gold
yes.
is gold and
Lithium.
Ugh. Apparently,
No,
somewhere,
it's
somewhere
not lithium.
between.
There's a diamond company in my area that's been blasting these commercials non-stop lately about it.
About what?
Apparently,
sorry?
there's a little area.
Palladium.
Rose gold.
palladium and silver, or silver.
Apparently, there's a little area on this graph that shows like the different gold colors between white and yellow gold, and there's like a pale greenish yellow gold, which sounds horrible.
Bogey gold.
Cool.
Oh, there we go. We're done, Rob. We're done.
Yeah,
What
we
have we
got
done?
to
So
the
I hope you've got the stream up.
And Adam, put it in your mouth and blow it.
I don't think you understand. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna.
No, let me load the stream.
Houston, I think.
Okay, I'm
I
I'm now looking at the
I
stream.
think we have an actual problem. Let me just get my catch so I don't die. Or so I die, some of my corpse is easy. Oh no, please don't die, sir. Please stop dying.
I'm running back. I'm going back to the previous base.
Okay. And there it is. But quite
please hold.
late, and I'm going to check. I don't think it has a hole in it. It just sounds like Malcolm vaping.
Amazing.
So this is just the wrong shape.
Aww.
Is it just not actually a whistle? Is it just a toy of a whistle rather than
It
a
did
toy whistle?
say it was a, not the trunk frame one, but yeah, I don't actually think it scales down. I think that was a poor
Or
choice.
maybe it's the pitch is scaled with the whistle and you just can't hear it.
Well, so I printed it this way up, and the problem is, so if I just align it again to its default layout, I'm not sure it would print like that. So those holes there are not very big, to the point where I'm not actually sure that air can go through them, and I'm just blowing between the layer lines. It does not sound like a train.
So it was every bit as successful as we expected.
Yeah, pretty much, yes. I'm just trying to work out if there's another way up to print it that doesn't involve printing it on its end. Oh, that way looks good. Oh no, wait, because the entire inside of that would need support. Yeah, it has to be printed on its end. I'd have to do it with a skirt, not with a brim. Sorry.
You're getting hit by a skeleton that somehow got into our house.
But I will print a bigger one overnight. But yeah, this is, to my mind, that's not a train whistle. A train whistle is that. Oh, it's a 3-tone train whistle. Wow. But there are also people just going, I've made a train whistle, and other people going, it doesn't work. Like, comments. Please log into comment. So this person reckons it does make a whistle, but I think some of those ones
What
are...
are you doing, Tad?
What do you mean?
With all of those mobs,
I like
why are you
that.
climbing a cliff with a load of mobs?
I suggest printing it on its
They
side.
can't pathfind to me? Keep in mind that I'm probably not doing what it looks like I'm doing because of lag.
True. Let's see if they make it through the thing. Yep, they made it through the thing. I'm dead. Thanks, Dad.
All I saw is they made it through the thing and you exploded. I was like, oh no.
Oh, I've exploded too. That's quite a nice looking train whistle, by the way. Just not very.
He's bloody smashing a fucking torch.
But yeah, they try to kill everything they
Eyes
can. 'Cause
coming!
they're jerks.
You fucking dick.
Where did this iron come from?
Fucking come over here.
Ah, he's got an
bastard.
arrow. Oh, for God's sake, he just arrowed me to death.
Isn't it just one arrow? He
Arrow.
arrows.
I'm trying to kite him back out, but he won't follow me.
Yeah, so that's what I think a train whistle should
It's
look
a
like.
1-star dryer.
Yet. I just broke the spikes by walking into the spikes.
I think I got my dose of Valheim. Breakfast tomorrow then.
Oh, yes.
Breakfast every day.
Up a lot
Breakfast.
today, thank you.
You would
I
understand.
did. He told us
breakfast.
which way the swamp was and where all the stuff was. He was big help. Thank you, Shulka.
For a moment there, I thought you were talking about the crow, and I'm like, the crow hasn't done shit. He's given up. He's like, I don't care. You've killed a couple of bosses, that'll do. Bollocks to you.
What, Brandon Lee?
No, the other one. Hug and kiss.
I love how Rob's got a little room upstairs and everyone else is like just randomly.
Guys are half-assed.
I'm just gonna destroy your bed so that you
That's
sleep with the rest of us.
That's definitely one of the things I
Fucking
like the most about the
I
rock.
made you a bunkhouse.
That's what I would expect a train whistle to look like. What that actually print? Oh my god, what the hell? I have never seen that before. I just looked inside the print,
Oh wow.
and it's all much more psychedelic
True.
than I had expected.
That's very odd.
It's not one of those weird prints that isn't actually a print, or by the time it's sliced, there's nothing in it.
No, that looks
Pretty cool seeing it like form the way they do. With,
Yeah,
like,
well,
the,
you have to. I mean, you with anything above the most basic complexity, you should do a quick check. Look here for anything red. Anything red won't print because it needs support. But yeah, that's what I would expect. But that's that will take a couple of hours to print, so I might do that one overnight. Just so I have train whistle. Choo choo. Oh yeah, it'd be a handy thing for. I did think what I should do is when I wherever we stream, I should print something related to that. So instead of having my face, you just watch something 3D print. That could be our gimmick. And then I didn't do it. But it was a good idea. But let me download the time lapse of the last thing I did because I've got a great little program.
Yeah, for a while you had like the second camera up, didn't you? With the 3D
Oh,
printing.
that's not a second camera. I just because there is a camera on the printer. I just
Oh,
showed it.
right.
Right, let me youtube.com/upload.
Good lord, you've got a lot of tabs open.
No, I really don't. That's right.
He always has a lot of tabs open.
Yeah, I always try to keep it like below 7 or 8, and if I have more than that, I open them in a separate window, so I can find it easier to browse through. But
I used a Chrome plugin called Tabagotchi, which encourages you to have fewer tabs.
amazing.
Because the more tabs you have open, the little Tabagotchi gets sick and dies.
Oh no. What a shame.
Visibility, public,
That's terrible.
playlist.
It's probably effective, but that's terrible.
That's negative reinforcement. You want positive reinforcement.
What's negative reinforcement, sorry?
Having a Tamagotchi die if you open too many tabs.
That is negative punishment. It's a negative consequence. Something's being taken away from you.
That's negative reinforcement,
Negative-
encouraging you
negative
to do
re-
something. do something because bad things will
Because
happen.
there's positive punishment, positive reinforcement, negative punishment, negative reinforcement, depending on whether or not it is an action you're trying to encourage or discourage, or whether or not
Yes.
you're adding something or taking something away. I've blown all your minds with.
Well,
So,
yeah,
but the thing
yeah,
is it encouraging closing tabs or is it discouraging keeping tabs open?
Well, no, it's
Pavlov's tab.
anyway,
Pavlov.
I am gonna 3D print a train whistle overnight because and I'm gonna pretend the W on the end is for Wilford, and I am so looking forward to the season finale of Snowpiercer. Oh my god, it has been fantastic. So I hope you have been watching that. If not, I highly recommend you do.
It's on my list.
And we will see you guys tomorrow for Wreckfest, and hopefully we get a full pack. And I will ask my new streaming co-op if anybody wants to come along, because Wreckfest is quite frankly brilliant. So we'll see you all tomorrow for that, and hopefully tomorrow or maybe Wednesday I will have my train whistle.